Interesting, Martin. That's an awesome comment that you have said, that skepticism is a vital part of a rational person. We should practice skepticism a bit more. We should practice skepticism a bit more. Ask questions, query things, critique. But of course, there is a good way to do these things. There's not, you know, there's a way to critique things without coming across rude, hostile, or obnoxious. There's a way you could question things. Okay, but I remember somebody saying to me, a lady said to me, okay, this I was in a church this time. I was in this particular church. And the pastor's wife came to me and said, she's got a message from God to me. Huh? She's got a message from God to me. Okay. Me already knew from the gates that she's off her rockers. Because if it is the God that me I think that I know would know that, that's something I don't do. I don't go looking for what is God saying or what is God not saying. That's something I do not. I don't like it. Well, this is when I was a Christian. No. Prophecy was not my thing. I don't, even till now, don't tell me, oh, this is going to happen in the future. I don't want to know that. Because I panic over things, right? I panic. And so someone trying to tell me about my future will only make me panic even more. And I don't like that. I don't like to, fret. Oh, yeah, someone has said this is going to happen in the future and that's going to happen in the future. And this is, no, just don't tell me. Just let me deal with it in my own way. Let me face my own struggles the way that I can. Don't come and tell me God said this. No. So if you're truly from a God, you wouldn't even open your mouth to say God said to me. You wouldn't. So when the lady came and said to me, God said, and then she opened her mouth. Okay, I gave audience. Okay, what's this thing God is saying? You should tell me. Said God said. Honestly, it was just foolish. She said, God told her to tell me that I am experiencing some marital hurt. I said, marital hurt? Okay, what does that mean? Yeah, that's like in the marriage, that there are things that you're uh, hurting over. I said, there's no marriage without its problems. Me and him, we've had our problems and we just move on. We get to a place where we make up and move on. But right now, there's nothing, I can't think of anything that I'm looking at and saying, no. That was not the answer she was expecting. She was expecting something different. And I told her, I said, no, this, I couldn't, in that moment, I could not think of anything what was like a marital hurt. No, I couldn't find it. I couldn't think of it. So she then said, no, what was it now? I said to her, out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, the word is established, right? So I said, thank you for telling me what you've shared with me, but I'll wait until God tells me himself. Or, just, oh, she was like, oh, no. Maybe God is trying to tell you to pray for you. So, no, she started with my sister. She said, maybe it is even your sister that God is talking about. My sister, okay. You just told me that God told you to tell me something. And now, the moment I said, God has to tell me himself, oh, maybe God is talking about my sister. And this is exactly, I said to her, my sister. Like, and then she said, okay, no. Maybe God is trying to say, you have sons, right? You have 2 boys, right? Maybe God is trying to prepare you in advance for your sons' marital lives. That's when I knew that this auntie, don't miss road. You just said to me that God said, I'm experiencing some marital hurt. And I've said, okay, I can't think of anything. Maybe when God, you know, then you know what she told me? Pastor's wife. And this is why, be very careful of these clowns that call themselves men of God or women of God. Be very careful. She said to me, my sister, you know, we can be meeting in the church every week to pray about it. Just to pray. And maybe God will reveal what he's trying to. I told her, I said, no. She wanted me to come to the church once every week to come and pray about whatever it is she received from God. This woman wanted the gossip in my marriage at the time. She wanted the gossip. She wanted to know what was going on. Very clever. I'd caught her in a few lies before that time. I'd caught her in a few lies. So, hey, Miss Mizani. So I already knew that this one to be careful. So when anybody says, God told me, God spoke to me, they're lying. God said, they're lying. When anyone says, God came down and drank tea with me, it's a lie. The biggest lie. Biggest lie. God told me, God told me. This is why your pastors are fake. Yeah, that's simple. Fake. It's hard to accept, but it is the truth. Guys, do me a favor, tap on yours. Let's get to 10K likes. And please share the live stream. Please share the live stream. Thank you. Hey, Goddess Reggie. Your God is fake. Pastor, fake. All of them, fake. God, 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 God. Hey, God, 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 God. Y'all are calling this God. You're calling this God. But can you prove that this God actually exists? Can you? Thank you, Goddess Reggie. Can you prove that this your God exists? Or you can't? How did I come into existence? I have a birth certificate actually. On my birth certificate, it gives the date that I was born, it gives the parents' name, their address, occupation, and what else? There's a few more things, yeah. The look, the government, the government county, is it county or what is it called? Where I was born. Those details are there as proof of, okay, how I came into existence. I mean, Is there another way you came into existence? Is there another way that you came into existence? Did they drop you from the sky or what? How did humans come into existence? Go and type in Google. Go and ask Google. Okay, let me even help you. Let me help you. Let me help you. Just give me a minute, right? That question that you asked. Very easy to get information. Get information. So, how did humans come into existence? Humans came into existence through a long process, very long process of evolution, beginning with an ancient ape like ancestor that split from the chimpanzee lineage around 7 million years ago. Over millions of years, various hominin species evolved in Africa, gradually developing traits like bipedalism, abiogenesis. Yes, abiogenesis is a very fundamental part of how we um, how we came about. So, this is something that you can go and research, not asking random people online, things that you can actually go and find out for yourself. Arm yourself with this knowledge. Hmm? Arm yourself with the knowledge. Arm yourself with the knowledge. But they will choose to believe a book. Hmm? What is this one? I think you need to start teaching something else than making yourself a judge and jury. There's glow. No. Why should I teach something else? Why should I? Why should I teach something else? If you want to learn something else, go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. I don't trust that evolution too. We are not changing. Oh, really? You think that we are not changing, eh? So something that happened over millions of years. Okay, you want it to change. How old are you? Maybe 20 something, 30 something. Something that happened over millions of years. Now, you want it to happen. You want to be able to see the change. Somebody, it's okay. You don't have to trust evolution. You don't. Nobody has to trust evolution at all. No, don't trust it at all. Don't. You want to believe in fairy tale books? That's fine. Go ahead and believe fairy tale books. I mean, nothing's stopping you. Nothing. Nothing is stopping you. So anyway, guys, let's do this. Let's talk about the topic of today. Is your pastor fake? Is your pastor fake? First things first. How did your pastor become a pastor? Who called your pastor? How did your pastor become a pastor? How did they become a preacher? So there is a God up there that wants to talk to you. Instead of the God to talk to you, he goes to go and look for these ones. Who knows whether they clean their nyash properly? We don't know. Who knows whether these people, they are even clean themselves? But somehow he goes to choose these people and then puts them over us. Talking about my man of God. You have God, you're still looking for man of God. I don't believe in the existence of God. I don't. But if you have a God, why do you have a man of God in between you and the God? Can you not see that somebody is taking advantage of you? So now they've put a man of God in front of you and said, no, this should be your minds. This is your minds of God. And then when you're done, go and give him money. Go and give the man of God money, Abby. I beg my people, but could now wake up. If there is science, why do you need a scientist? Be asking Momu questions. Be asking Momu questions. What somebody said? Somebody hurt me. Who? Who hurt me? Bestie Charity. Best Me Charity. Who hurt me? Best Me Charity. Who hurt me? Who do you think could have done that? Who do you think could have hurt me? Please. Shabbat Shalom, peace and prosperity to Israel. Hallelujah. Okay, I mean, hey. Shabbat Shalom, peace. God is spirit, and we worship him in spirit and truth. Well, God is spirit. God is spirit. Okay, please. Definition of a spirit. What is a spirit? This God is a spirit. What is a spirit? God is a spirit. You see, this is the thing. When you are now questioned about your God, now you have to start jumping over all these many hoops, saying that God is a spirit. What does it mean, a spirit? What does a spirit mean, guys? Ooh. Let me see if I can find a ghost-like thingy here. Right. Let's see. Ghost. A ghost like, yes, there might be some. What is this one? Yay, look, guys. Oh, yes. Oliroti, hello. This is God. This is a spirit. God is a spirit. And this is what he looks like. God is a spirit. Yes. Guys, is this what a spirit looks like? I don't know. It's spiritual, Babs. Right. Wait, let me see if we can find another one, because this one might scare the believers away. You know, little thing they fear them. Let's see this one. Oh, this one is cute. This is cute. Oh, look at that. Is this the spirit y'all are talking about? Is this what you mean when you say God is spirit? What's this? Oh no. Ooh. No. What's this one? Oh gosh, what is this? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Mm. Is this what the spirit is supposed to look? Oh my god, even I don't like this. Man. No, 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 no. Let's go back. What else? Do we have any? Wait, let's see. Ah, well, never mind. So the people that see, guys, there were 80 something people watching. The number has dropped drastically. I can imagine that those are believers that were afraid. I bet they're like, "Eh, I bind you in Jesus' name. I bind you in Jesus' name. I bind you. Eh? Nazir Rahim. So you say we have a soul and a spirit and body. Please come and explain what is a soul, spirit, soul and spirit. What is that? Hmm? What is soul and spirit? They don't want to die. No. AC Barrow, did you tell me that you said something earlier on? In fact, I'm not speaking to you, AC Barrow. No. No. No, no, no. Not talking to you. Not talking to you. No. No. Okay, so let's get back to subject, right? Okay. So these men who called your pastor, who told you that this one, God decided that I'm going to pick this one and I'm going to use this guy. Whenever they say God is using them, it sounds terrible to the ears that your God is a user. Your God has to use humans. What kind of God uses humans when he can do it himself? Your God is a user. If your God has to use a human like yourself, then your God is a user. God is using me to what? Why is a God using people? He can do things himself, right? You say he's omni everything. So if he's omni everything, then he should be able to do everything. No? But now God needs these clowns to hold microphone. Yeah, whatever. God needs them to hold microphone. Yeah, did you guys see the way this one was crying the other day? If your God chooses somebody over and above you, you need to be weary of such a God. Because look at this. How are these better than you? No, how is your pastor better than you? And then the worst part is that your pastor is flying in a private jet. Jerry flies in a private jet. Jerry, he flies in a private jet to go and preach from the Bible. So Jerry has a. In fact, have you guys seen Jerry when he is on, when Jerry is on crusade, when he's off to a crusade? He doesn't even read the Bible, not even once. Doesn't even do preaching, not even once. The couple that I've seen, I'm like, okay, what did he even preach there? And I'll go and look. Ah, you mean that he didn't preach anything? As soon as he mounts the stage, yeah, let me give you an example. Give me a minute. Crusade, right? See how he enters in when he comes into a crusade ground. Guys, tap on your screens for me, please. Y'all are not tapping. Please tap on your screens. Please, please, please. So let's see. When he gets into a crusade ground, this is how he starts, and that's how he ends. And you wonder, and this is a crusade? This is a crusade. NSPPD Ghana conference. My God! In Judges chapter, I am more than this. Okay, let's see when he mounts the stage. So now he's mounting. So this is, listen how he, this guy here. Listen to how he mounts the stage. Then sings my soul. Then sings my soul. My Savior. Lift up your hands, say how great. Wherever you are, I want you to lift up your hands and get ready as the man of God comes. Say, Father, thank you for your presence. Say, Father, thank you because my heart is open. Oh, Jesus, thank you for me. So, I'll show you him coming on the stage, how he starts, and see whether there's any. Right, Son of Faith. Africans and Nigerians basically do not like critical and rational thinking. They hide under the enclaves of religion to perpetrate evil. Truth is bitter, and not everyone can handle it. Exactly, Son of Faith. And even your name, Son of Faith, for something like that to come from you, that's but yeah, I completely agree with you. He said noise pollution. Noise pollution. Give me a minute. Let's see. Let's guys, please keep on tapping on your screens. It helps to, right. So now the guys, this is all the audience, right? This is all the people. So now he's about to mount the stage. Oh, Black Sheep, hello. That's your YouTube name? Okay, fantastic. Raise a louder shout. Raise a louder shout. You are not returning the way you came. The walls of Jericho are falling. A new man is emerging. A new woman is emerging. The shout is traveling in the atmosphere. It is breaking chains. It is breaking strongholds. It is mapping a turnaround. The devil lost the battle. The devil lost the battle. Rakabata, Rakotolana, Ishakaba, Rokotola, Rabiana. Let me hear you shout fire. Shout fire. Shout fire. Show that here. Shout fire. He came with a Bible. You saw him holding. Well, I think it is a Bible. He was holding it in his hand. Now he's going to carry on. Just watch. I'm not going to play it, but I'm just going to show you guys. Just see at what stage does he read from the Bible. Right? So let's see. So that's him. He still shout fire. He's still there making all this noise. He goes on and on. Look at him. Still going, right? He's still going. No, there's no point where he stops to read from that Bible that he brought with him to the stage. Right? Just have a look. See, he's still talking there. I said break, like what the fuck? What, like, what is this? The sound of your head and your father's house is free. Hey, your father's house is free. Your brothers are free. Your sisters are free. Their souls have escaped. Okay, so you're still making all that noise. Just watch. There is no stage where he picks up this Bible and starts to read from it. Just watch. By the way, he flew on a private jet to this event. So this is him still holding the mic. Still going. At no stage does this so-called man of God, at no stage does this man of God even say, let me read from the Bible. So he traveled all the way on a private jet to make noise. Guys, it's time to rethink religion. It is time to rethink faith. It is time to rethink beliefs. Why is a God choosing Jerry Eze over and above you? Why? Why will a God decide, you know what? Just think about it. How is a God choosing somebody over you? And now you have to go and pay them for working for God. You have to go and pay them. Your tithe. What do you think your tithe is doing? Will a man rob God? No. God cannot spend money if this God exists. He can't spend money because God does not have the ability. Well, from what they describe this God to be, he can't spend physical money. He can't spend physical money. So you are paying Jerry. You're paying Koinonia, be whatever the fuck he says that one is. What does it say? You know, all these pastors, they have so many names and so many denominations. I can't even keep track. One says his own is Koinonia. Another one says his own is what God cannot do does not exist. The other one says, but how come? How do we have one God? One God, though. One God. But the divide. Does it not make you ask questions? Does it not make you honorarium, Abi? Time and chance. Yes. You see, honorarium. Hey, they live for honorarium. Honorarium, or whatever they call it. That's how they get paid. That's the moolah. That's the money. That is the money. That's what they do it for. But money, bet money, he has never read the Bible. It's just a prop. When you see him on the days when they're making all the noise, he doesn't read from the Bible. Listen, guys, because I am not a believer in the Bible, I'm not a believer in God, it doesn't matter to me he reads or not. It's all just bullshit. Everything is all bullshit. But at least these words are coming out of your mouth. Yeah, break, talk about what you know. You have too much time, Sha. Am I wasting your time? Obizo 089. Is it your own time? Is it? Am I on your? My time, my space, my voice, my phone? How does it affect you? Now, wow. These people. Miss Butterfly, he's a performer. But you know, it's one thing to be a performer, but it's another thing to be a scammer. Perform all you want, that's fine. But to be a scammer? No. So let me see if we can find, how did these men even become preachers? Wait, where did my iPad just now? Oh, there it is. How did? Okay, how he became a professional pastor. Right, let's hear. It's interesting to go and see what
the things that God has used you to pioneer could not even have been imagined barely 5-6 years ago.
Right.
Yes. But for me, it's more of a wonder because I know the sacrifice it took you to do that. And that's one of the conversations we're going to have, which is you're already working on large national scale World Bank funded projects. You know, all of us, and then you wake up one day and say you are going to focus on ministry. But not just focus on ministry, you are going to wine. We thought you had lost your mind.
It's an incredible, weird combination. Yeah. So number one is that you're going to do ministry. And you said World Bank projects. That's not just World Bank project. It was United Nations as well. Yes. So that was UNFPA. So I was going to leave all of that and go and serve God and serve this God in Umuahia. Before there was internet. Before there was internet. Yeah. Before there was internet. But then again, I guess one of my greatest advantages in life is hearing God. So when people ask me, Pastor Jerry, how did you come here? The only thing I will let them know, I always tell them, is the voice of God. It sounds it sounds like you know, putting up a front. What's this voice of God thing? But that's what has brought me to where I am. So every other thing that happened in my life, it became a chain reaction of that moment I heard God say, go and do this. And literally, that's where I am today, serving my generation, you know, in the fear of God. And I'm absolutely.
Jerry Eze said he heard God tell him, go and do this. No, I want you guys to stop. Just pause for a minute and just process that, what he just said. God, the God of 8 billion people, went inside Jerry Eze's ear. Jerry, go and do this. Okay, how do we fact check the claims? No, how do we fact check that claim that God came and told him, go and do this? How do we fact check it? How do we know that this person is speaking on behalf of God? How? Right, let's continue.
Odd at what God has done in 5 years. Yeah. So it's not even like I knew all of this was going to happen. He didn't tell me. He didn't tell me.
He didn't tell. So you were asked to go without clarity as to what was going to happen.
Absolutely. You know how it is that, you know, God is going to use me. God is going, but he wasn't specific that this is what I'm going to use you to do. I'm going to, at some point you're going to go there. Maybe if he did, thinking about it, maybe if I knew, maybe I wouldn't go all the way.
So even when you hear God, right, like even in the Bible, we know people that heard God say, yes. What was it like? Right. At times when it felt like nothing was happening. God has sent you on a mission, you know, but then the manifestation of that mission didn't seem like it.
Right.
How are you able to keep listening, obeying, doing?
I guess today I was consumed even with the little that was happening. I was consumed. So I didn't even imagine there was something bigger than what I was doing at the moment. So I I was consumed with what I was doing. So if anybody asked me if there was anything better than what I was doing, I didn't think there was anything better.
Yeah.
So I was so consumed that you can't, when you invite me for a program outside of Umai, I don't see your city. With all due respect, I came to Abuja many times. I didn't see Abuja. I came to Lagos many times. I didn't see Lagos. So I don't see your city. I see my assignment.
Yeah.
And trust me, Umai was my, man, as in, this is the place where God has called me to
I
be.
don't
I was
see
very
your
excited.
city. I see
It's
my
actually now
assignment.
that when I sit back and I ask myself, so what exactly was your excitement about being where you were? What was pushing you? But trust me, I didn't see any other city. My assignment was everyone around me. So people keep thinking that it is now that Pastor Jerry became this consistent. No, go and ask questions. Over the years, I've always been this guy, working, pushing, making things happen. The only thing was that God has brought this now on the scale that it is. That's why I'm not finding it difficult to adjust. I'm not finding it difficult to be who He has called me to be. And I'm just praying to God because I know what He has said that will happen in the next few years to come, that I still become that man. I'm still that man. He will find usable in His hands, because my greatest privilege in life is to know that the God of all flesh finds in me someone He can use. There's nothing as powerful as that.
I don't want to ask.
The God of all flesh finds it waiting, that He can find something He can use in me. Just think about, sometimes when these people are speaking, just stop and process the words coming out. He is thanking God for finding something in him that he can use. Your God is a user. I just...
All the questions I want to ask on the day. But something I was saying to you the other time was, so people see this, and you hinted at this. People see the explosion of the numbers.
Yes.
The NSPPD is trending on Twitter every day.
Yes.
NSPPD is trending on Twitter. JSA is trending on Twitter. On YouTube, if you use a large screen TV, you put it on a daily basis on the trending topics, NSPPD, Pastor Jerry, and then the YouTube numbers are blowing up, all of that. So when people say things like, he must be doing it for the fame, he's enjoying the fame, and you think about those times when those things were not, like you were saying, you were excited with what was happening. What occurs to you when you hear these kinds of comments?
Well, first of all, I would think that they don't know me. They don't know me. Fame is not something I'm excited about.
Yeah. Like I said to you, if you were looking for fame,
yes,
you would not have come to mind.
Guys, look at Boogie's comment. Guys, just look at this comment. Please help me look at this comment. Is this not a contradiction? God is not a user. He just uses people. Oh, okay. I'm thinking, what the hell? Okay, I get you now. God is not a user, but he just uses people. He is a user. That's who God is. God is a user. He uses people. Without people, God can't do shit. God cannot do anything. On his own, he can't do anything because he has to use people, because he is a user. He got us right, Area 51. He did. Because I was thinking that, what kind of contradiction is this one? Hell is man-made. Heaven is man-made. God is man-made. Indeed, Miss Mesani. God is man-made. Jesus, man-made product. Hell, in fact. Guys, do you know that there are Christians that do not believe in the concept of hell? There are Christians that don't believe in the Trinity. There are Christians that don't believe in the doctrines that some other Christians believe. Even in Islam, there are people that believe things that the other sect don't believe. There was a sect of Islam. When I heard the things they had to say about Aisha, oh my goodness. Meanwhile, the Sunnis call her the mother of Islam. But you see the Shias. The Shias, they loathe Aisha. They loathe, oh my God, the hate that they have for Aisha. the Shia Muslims. Oy, 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 oy. But somehow they think that they are all still worshiping the same God. Go to Koinonia. What Koinonia believes is different from NSPPD. Everybody believes in different things. Your Nigerian God, that Nigerian God, that one does not exist. Nigerian God, no. That one cannot exist at all. I'm just saying, if any of the other gods exist, if any of the other sky daddies exist, but you see the Nigerian one, that Nigerian God, the guy, no make him at all. Nigerian God no make up at all. Nigerian God likes money. Hey, Nigerian God likes money. Nigerian God likes private jets. Nigerian God likes big buildings. Nigerian God, Nigerian God, just as far as you are giving the Nigerian God his money, he's happy with you. Nigerian God, you don't. Nigerian God, he likes churches. He just wants church. If you see a small hole in the ground, Nigerian God will put a church there. Nigerian God, that guy, they are building right now in Nigeria. Nigeria is building, they are building the biggest church auditorium and I tell you, Nigerian God, that guy, the guy is up there. Some of the world's richest pastors are Nigerians. Nigerian God, oh man. Nigerian God to like money, the Nigerian God. Ay. That guy, you can't compete. He is legendary, of course. Nigerian God loves your money. If you have money.
What's up, Afro?
Hello, fella Pekin. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, man. I was listening to you say that God was a user. I was like, no, he's not a user. He's an abuser.
An abuser.
He abuses human beings. Oh my God.
I was about to ask
It's
you, so
crazy,
why
man. It's
don't
crazy.
you follow the Nigerian God? Why you know they follow that guy?
The Nigerian God. Is that what you're asking me? Following the Nigerian God is like following. It's like following for the Christmas now.
Following the road to your own doom.
To your own doom.
To your own doom.
I don't think he could have said it any better. To your own downfall.
You're holding Nigerian God hand like this, eh? You are Nigerian, you walk straight to your own demise. That's the Nigerian God. He'll say so.
The Nigerian God he will sell you on the streets. He'll be holding your hand, and he'll be raising it up. What's up?
Nigeria God is power hungry, money hungry. Listen, Nigeria God, hey. Listen, I don't know how true this is. Someone was saying something. They said Nigeria has some of the world's richest pastors, but none of the world's richest churches are in Nigeria. You cannot find the world's richest. What's that you're showing us, fella Pekin? What's that?
This is my God. This is who I worship.
What is this one? What is it? I can't even see it. Is it like
This
a plane?
is so it's a this is an Aztec.
Because I know you
An
do all
Aztec
this.
calendar.
I know you do this carpentry thingies, right? You do woodwork,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
Is this one of
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah. Yes, this is one of mine. Yes.
You made this?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
made this?
But this is my this is my God.
No, wait, hold on. Did you make this?
Yes. Yes. It's not finished yet. I still have to paint it.
What is it? Is it a table? It's beautiful.
No, it's just wood. It's just gonna be like a wall art, like you hang it on the wall.
Okay, that is beautiful.
I have one more to show you though. Can you give me a second?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, give me a second.
Why are you not showing us? Why are you not showing us the dog?
Man, that dog is.
Why is he not showing us the dog? Look at this one. Say this guy don't create his own God. You, at least he has created Ramsey. At least he has created his own. You are worshiping the God that somebody else created. Somebody else created a God. You carry him, you put him for head. And they even give the God money, sir. Ramsey go to give the God the money. Oh, look at that.
This is my second God.
Oh, a big God. Dude.
Did you make this one?
Yes. Nice.
Your
big God.
Your hands are good. You're really very talented.
Big God.
How do we see your work? How do we?
Big boy with a big God.
Well, Afro, with what we do, right? If I was to post my stuff here, the Christians would go and put it down.
Not here.
Right.
You have like a website.
So I have a website, but I can't announce it here. I can send you a DM.
This is like
alien. Send me DM. Let me go and have a look, please.
This is like alien spaceship Anunnaki dope.
This okay, so guys, let me just tell you who this is. This is the first Mayan king. This is the first Mayan king in Mexico that they believe that he was the first king to ever come in contact with aliens. This is the history behind this.
Like I said, and this hardware.
And what you're seeing is actually on his grave. Like this is his tomb in Mexico. Wow. Like I took the picture and we carved it out of stone. So this is actually stone.
Oh wow! Look at that. How long did this take you to do?
2.5 days.
Me, I want my own God.
And then,
oh, look at that! What is that?
This is just like a wall. Like if you're a shoe collector, right? You can hang this on your wall or in your closet.
Not just a shoe collector, but those are Jordans, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
That's a lip.
A lip, yeah.
Yes, it's called the parametric lip.
Man, I want a babe to kiss me with that lip.
Fresh. Fresh. The Holy Spirit will come and kiss you.
Holy Spirit is by you there, me.
Holy Spirit will come and kiss you.
That Maya God, I went on a spaceship before this December, the 25th of December, the day of the Council of Nicaea, when they choose for the day of the Occult Council, when they choose for the birth of Christ, I go enter that Maya ship. I'll buy a spaceship. I'll enter. Oh boy,
Fela Pikin, your work is gorgeous. I've seen some of your work before.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Seeing this again.
I remember, funny enough, my soul remembers this. Like,
Yes.
it's like a
So-
download
so-
hard, like
Yes. So
For
where
real
they have
though.
this actual tomb, you can't like walk up and go touch it, like because it's ancient. It's like walking into like a museum in Egypt, right? You can't go touch the mummies. The same thing with this, but you can see pictures of it. You can see it from a glass wall, type thing. But I decided to make it out of stone, and it came out really, really gorgeous. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make this to where this can be your face. So carved all over,
It is
like a
beautiful.
fireplace.
Franca,
Forgive
it is
my
beautiful, Franca.
forgive
Just
my
one
mess
second.
over here.
Just one second, please, guys. Just one. Oh, look at that. Just 1 second. Someone on YouTube, Nazir Rahim said, one day you will give account of life to him. Nazir Rahim, show us in either your Bible or your Quran. No, let's leave Quran. Show us in the Bible where it says that you are going to give account of your life. Because the one thing that we do here, we question everything. So if you come and say, oh, one day you will give account of life. Wait, the life that I didn't give myself, the life that I did not ask for, I found myself here. I didn't ask to be here, but somehow I am going to be made to give account of this life that I didn't ask for. Please show us in the book where we are going to give account of this. No, just hear yourself. You're all going to stand in front of your sky daddy. God, today, what's today's day? Today is God, on the 21st of November 2025, I give account that Fela Pikin was showing us his beautiful artwork. This is how we're going to be giving accounts to your sky daddy. You talk a lot of nonsense. We are going to give accounts. Like what? We're just going to stand there. God, on June the 1st, God. So I woke up in the morning and I started watching pornography now because I had to get myself off.
Afro, a nice person. The way
And so when I got myself off, God, then I cleaned myself
nice
up.
person. The way you have time to even be
Went to go and have a shower. And I went to go and like, what the fuck? What do you mean give account?
Yeah, a nice person. All this your people, the way they get their time to even they answer them, they're very nice.
I want to know how are we giving account to your sky daddy?
They can't say anything better. Those are the usual things they can say.
No,
Account.
Afro, take me a big screen
I
so
tell
that way
you,
we can
I tell you
continue
why.
the program.
Wait. You see why this thing, we really need to question this thing, because look, your sky daddy is watching us right now. He's watching us. This is the claim that he is watching everything you do. But somehow, he wants you to come back again after you are dead. To come and repeat
Give
everything
account.
he has already seen. And the sky daddy can waste time, Sha. The sky daddy no get sense. Something he has already seen. He's been a part of it all the way from start to finish. But now he wants you, hey, come and tell me how you spent your 21st of November 2025. I saw it all, but I would like an account.
Nah, documentary now.
It's so funny. They cannot reason
Now,
beyond.
classical film now.
Mumu
Nah,
God.
No, you know what? Now driving, this is movie, cinema, driving.
Area 51 said that God the accountant.
It's a bank account.
Right? Cheeseburgerification. God should already know that. Why will he ask for your personal life report? Because he is a busybody. That's why. He's a busybody. He wants to know what people are doing.
He doesn't have anything
God-
better.
God is
in
an-
sense. When I
God
was
is an
in-
apropos.
I like that word, apropos, real apropos. Guys, when I was in the deeper life, when I was in the deeper life Bible church, fresh weight now, fresh weight. When we were in the deeper life Bible church, yeah, they told us that on Judgment Day, everybody will be standing in front of the throne. All of us, everybody that has ever lived on this earth, we will all stand there at attention, waiting for our turn to give accounts. Then there will be a big screen. Don't ask me how many
They
inches.
show where I don't soapy. All the times where I don't soapy.
Don't ask me how many inches that television is going to be.
All the times where I don't soapy. They
But
go show me from TV.
there will be a big screen. Guy Daddy will be sat there. His son Jesus will be right next to him. The ghost, I don't know what that one will be doing. They don't tell us whether he's going to be hovering around the heaven or what. That one because this, I don't know. But all of us will now see everything that Fresh has done from the day one that he was born.
All the time where I don't soapy. Like
Everything.
10,000 times where I don't
We are
soapy.
going to watch it on this.
We go watch as the Sophie. You don't go do for how many hours they go show where I don't soapy since the
We are
morning. Like
going to
1 million
watch
times.
everything on this. So think about it. This is Judgment Day. We're going to stand there like robots.
Shame go catch you as
Fresh.
they watch out.
Meanwhile, God go stand there, go say, hey, Fresh.
Yeah.
On this day, when you soaped in the bathroom, what were you thinking?
I say I didn't think about Erasta. I didn't think about.
I wonder something you already know.
I will
that
make my
you're saying.
popcorn, my ice
Again.
cream. The answer question say that Erasta.
Man, I was
And,
thinking about Mary.
When I tell you, none of the bloody nonsense. The thing doesn't make any sense at all. And then somebody will come with their two left legs and think that they want to threaten you with the bullshit, saying, "Oh, one day you will give account."
That's exactly what it is. It is threats. And those people, you think that you've seen those people that are threatening you, those are the killers, organ donors, ritualists, those are the you self, your own. If they play their own tape that day, their own tape go blow the computer that day. Their own tape.
Listen, you see all this me here. These ones.
Their own tape go blow the whole computer, the TV. TV go they spark.
Fresh. Wait, you guys. This guy they call what's his name? What's this guy's name again? Koinonia. What's this? Joshua Selman. You guys know that he's a 40-something-year-old bachelor, right?
You never married. We don't marry before.
On the nights when the team they do like
they play our tape, they play all of us tape.
How does him and his God? How do they handle that case? Huh? The virgin Joshua Selman. On the days when, because, you men describe these night emissions, on the day that he's having his night, whatever. So how does
It's nightcap. Let's call it nightcap.
Anyway, you know what, guys? Don't worry. All these questions will be answered on Judgment Day. When this guy is going to be judged, I will be on the front of the queue. I want to see.
That day I'm about you. Now you go. I go like you again.
All the days that he was claiming that he was a virgin, 40-something-year-old virgin.
Who? Wait. You say he be virgin.
I don't know now. I think so.
Afro, you fuck up. So in a virgin, and you don't say me and you like this now. Now we no be virgin.
Me, I'm a virgin.
I for not change that for you if you no be virgin. Because me, I don't say this. I be virgin.
No, me, I'm virgin.
Fresh. You hear it tonight. Talk Fresh.
Yeah, but this virgin.
Huh? Fresh. Did you hear what I said?
Hey.
What did I say?
I hear you. say that he be virgin now.
No. I say you be fine boy. I not say you be fine boy.
No, normally, maybe like this night I'm going with this virgin self. I won't be see. I don't they go the Afro-80s DMCs. See, I don't know. I don't say that family woman, a married woman.
No,
She don't want this virgin.
no, I'm divorced, so yeah.
Divorce. So Afro artist. Answer my DM because now you go this virgin. Now you go this virgin last.
But fresh, you don't say you did not get this shot.
Guys, I want to play something.
Yes, now,
I want to play something for you guys.
Percy, I like Percy again this night. In terms say no, in the Catholic. I say now Catholic, you want to get it. Now Catholic church, now they give the higher. See, you know fit to do fraternity cultism without the permission of Catholic church. Christianity that's all worship. You know that time we be small when they reach Da Vinci Code.
The truth is
When they reach Da Vinci Code,
Daniel, your voice is very low.
Yeah, understand. The bro say no, he be Catholic church. I say I don't feel like again without permission of Vatican. No. The highest fraternity we need this one at Vatican. No go play.
Honestly.
Who they wine now? Me, what am I?
Okay, wait.
I'm the escort is to.
I'm going to mute this guy. I want to play something for you guys. I want you guys, I played it last night as well. So this is, in Nigeria, we have this guy that does Hallelujah Challenge, yeah? Hallelujah Challenge. No, sorry. Hallelujah Challenge. I want you guys to hear what God told Mr. Hallelujah Challenge. How can I wait? Just hold on.
What is God? What is God told him?
What his God told him. Okay. I like how you said it. What his God told him. Then I want to ask the people who don't believe in his God, what your thoughts are about what God told him. Just give me a minute. Let me find it.
Afro, while you're looking for that, there's a song, there's a Nigerian song that I've been listening to lately, and man, it just makes me even hate Christianity and Islam even more. I hope at some point you might be able to play this song here. It's a great song. So I'm going to type it in the comment section so you can see. On you can Google it, or you can put it up on YouTube and just play it. But it's called Mafere Fun Orisha. It's been trending. I'll spell it MAFE.
Let me write it down. Hold on, let me get my
REFUN.
Wait, so Mafere.
It's in the comment section.
Mafere Fun Orisha.
Man, this is a great song, man. I wish you could play it here. So it's not a very long song.
I won't, because my YouTube is on. I won't be able to play it. This YouTube is very.
Got you.
Issues with. Gotcha. Okay, guys, I'm going to play this video. I think I found it. Alright. Yes, I found it. Please listen. And for people who don't believe, right, in Nathaniel Bassey's God, I want to know what your thoughts are. Because me, I know what my own thoughts are. But okay, let's see. Hey, Ian David, both good to see you. All right, man, now listen, I played this last night.
I beg of you, one of the things the Lord spoke to us 2 weeks or 3 weeks, remember when we prayed as a church? God highlighted that the issue of sexual immorality in the church shall be judged. People of God, let me say this in love. There are too many believers involved in adultery and sexual immorality. I was praying one time. Where was I? I think I was in Scotland. Was I in Scotland when I went for the prophetic conference? And I was praying in the spirit and just waiting on God. And he showed me a picture of believers indulging in sexual immorality. They were like across the road, and I was on this side. Two women on a man fiddling with his private area and involved. And I said in the vision, if you do that here, I will curse you if I be a man of God. Now, I was praying one time. Where was I? I think I was in Scotland. Was I in Scotland when I went for the prophetic conference? And I was praying in the spirit and just waiting on God. And he showed me a picture of believers indulging in sexual immorality. They were like across the road, and I was on this side. Two women on a man fiddling with his private area and involved. And I said in the vision, if you do that here, I will curse you if I be a man of God. Now, many times when God appears in the vision as a man of God, that is God. So I sense that God.
Did you guys hear that? I'll play it again one more time.
Afro, before you play it again, see, don't be the first time I don't play this thing. We've deliberated on this thing now.
Huh?
Where you got the show of pornography now. You don't forget.
Wait to be that.
Where you post up. Don't be the first time you don't post up now. We deliberated on this thing like weeks ago.
Some people may not have heard it. Some people may not have heard it. So
yeah, so
you don't hear it, so it's okay. Just hold.
Oh wait, I love something that you said that day. Like, I'll quote you, quote and unquote. You say, in God, they show a pornography, live porn, of two people, two women, where they decide that, where they drink them off or whatever. In God, they show up live porn
that is
of where they play with one man, the Kinto. What kind of God will be showing you that kind of thing? Oh my God, ain't gonna show me that.
Okay, wait. Let me play it one more time, right? Then I will now come and give
one
you.
more time.
I will come and give you the context. Hello, Ambrosia. Good to see you, Ambrosia. I will be in your DMs. Yeah, a couple of things you need to know. Okay, so now let's do this.
I beg of you. One of the things the Lord spoke to us 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Remember when we prayed as a church? God highlighted that the issue of sexual immorality. I beg of you. One of the things.
Wait, no. I'm going to show. Let me
the Lord spoke
show
to us
you guys the
2
person
weeks.
who is talking, just so that, because sometimes they will say, "No, you took it out of context. No, it was edited. No, he did the blah blah blah. They've doctored it. So let me. All right, let's do this. You guys can see who's speaking. Right, how do I do this again? I always forget. Right. So this is Nathaniel Bassey, right? That's him. Hallelujah Challenge. So this is Hallelujah Challenge, right? This is Nathaniel Bassey, and that's him speaking. Okay, so let's go.
I beg of you. One of the things the Lord spoke to us 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Remember when we prayed as a church? God highlighted that the issue of sexual immorality in the church shall be judged. People of God, let me say this in love. There are too many believers involved in adultery and sexual immorality. I was praying one time. Where was I? I think I was in Scotland. Was I in Scotland when I went for the prophetic conference? And I was praying in the spirit and just waiting on God. And he showed me a picture of believers indulging in sexual immorality. They were like across the road, and I was on this side. Two women on a man fiddling with his private area and involved. And I said in the vision, if you do that here, I will curse you if I be a man of God. Now, I was praying one time. Where was I? I think I was in Scotland. Was I in Scotland when I went for the prophetic conference? And I was praying in the spirit and just waiting on God. And he showed me a picture of believers indulging in sexual immorality. They were like across the road, and I was on this side. Two women on a man fiddling with his private area and involved. And I said in the vision, if you do that here, I will curse you if I be a man of God. Now, many times when God appears in the vision as a man of God, that is God. So
Okay, let me give you context now, right? Because they say context, right? They want context. Okay, let me give you the context. So this is he's a saxophonist, right? He's now become I don't know, like a quasi preacher, it's hard because with this Nigerian men and women, a cleaner can decide God has called me and I'm on the stage. Someone who's working in the bank can decide I'm called by God. So anyway, he's a saxophonist, turned preacher, turned man of God, turned whatever these things are. So now he has gone over to Scotland on one of the assignments that his God has sent him. And so he's in the hotel room. He is in his hotel room on his own. God comes to him and God says, there's a lot of sexual immorality among believers. In fact, let me show you what I'm talking about. And God decides to take him and go and show him. There are three people minding their business. They are not hurting Nathaniel Bassey or his God. They're just there doing their own thing. They're just doing what grown adults do, having their threesome, right? God now is showing Nathaniel Bassey, P-O-R-N, porn, showing him. Look at what believers. No, just think about it. I want you to understand the madness going on here. 3 people are busy doing their own thing, whatever. Now your God takes you to go and watch them because he wants to tell you that there's sexual immorality in the church. And Nathaniel Bassey is watching these people and he's saying to them, you stop that. If I be a man of God, I will curse you. You are going to curse? If I be a man of God, I'm going to... Guys, there is something wrong with this thing. It's so just everything is wrong with it because now, for someone like me who does not believe in God, there is
what if what he actually said is, if I be a mouth dog, I'm gonna touch you? What if that was what the real him said? Because
fresh now, fresh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going over.
Okay. So if for people like us who do not believe in the existence of this God and there's no God involved in this kind of, so think about it. A man is on his own in a hotel room and somehow he is seeing a man with 2 women engaging in Guys, what are you guys thinking? What are you, me, I already see what's going on here. The guy should just open up and tell us that, guys, I did like threesomes. You understand? It gets me off. You understand? But all this sexual immorality, shut the fuck up. If there's any sexual immorality, guess where it is? Inside Nathaniel Bassey's head. That's where it is. They need to go and check Nathaniel Bassey's his search history. No, seriously. You need to go and check his search history. Go and check his his files inside his computer. That's how they start. Before you know it, Pastor Nathaniel Bassey caught in the act. This is how they give themselves away every single time. The guy is telling us exactly what's up. So anyway, what do you guys think? You people are gentlemen. Gentlemen, do you guys believe that there is a God that is carrying Nathaniel Bassey to go and show him porn?
I think, like you said, he was advertising.
Advertising what?
His product, to let you know he's a nerd, like he's a freak. He got he's into threesome and all that. That's exactly what I think.
You think so?
Yeah, he's marketing his products.
Afro, the truth is,
Hello,
to be a
Black.
Christian or a pastor, right? You need to be able to tell stories. You need
True.
to get Lambda formats. You don't
Lamba.
get Lambda format. You know fee say your market.
Tales by Moonlight.
Afro, I sent you something on your DM. I don't know when you have time to just check it. There's this other guy, one other new guy that is trending. His dresses in skirt.
Thank you
Wears
for
skirts.
bringing me up.
Okay,
Skirts. and female high heel shoes, and then a suit on top. That's what he
Oh
does.
my
So maybe one
goodness.
day you check it and see.
When did you send it? When did you send it?
I sent it to your DM here on TikTok. You can check
Okay,
it
I'll
out. I
check.
don't.
I'll check it.
The guy is, and people sit down there and listen to this guy, and I'm wondering, what a guy will dress in skirt with female high heel shoes, with suit on top the skirt, and be preaching.
And
And
all
people
of
are
those
sitting
things is
down there and
Christianity,
listening.
right?
My God, I just look at. I don't even understand what
Okay,
is
let me
going on
see it.
anymore.
Yeah.
Fair
It's
enough.
really
I have
funny.
more respect for the one that will come
Oh, I see it.
like who he is, dressing in high heel shoes and all that. Do you know why? Because at least that guy is authentic. That guy is probably who he is in high heel shoes and all this kind of thing. All these other fellas, quoting this girl, that one down. They are pervs, they're what's up. Then we know, like you said, it's not that the one that will come and see, okay, we will now know that he has been abusing his congregation. That's why I like the ones like, that's why I told you the other day, they called Indaboski. I say Indaboski is not a Mongo. Indaboski is an entertainer.
Wait, but hold on. The man is wearing a suit on that, and then at the bottom he's wearing a skirt.
That's Scottish man.
And
Crazy.
high heels.
Christianity.
It's madness.
What is going on here?
Yeah, go down where we are scared. I'll go in short shoe.
Oh, they said it's AI.
Gen Z.
No, someone said
That
it's
one,
AI.
No.
I'm looking at the comments on the video. It says it's AI. Some people are saying it's AI.
It's not AI. It's not AI. It's real.
That one be it, yeah. Now that one church I will go. Because I don't say that one in church go be cruise. That one Gen Z, that one LGBTQ.
No, but what would be the idea of dressing like this? I mean, I'm very liberal. I'm very liberal when it comes to this. But what would anyway? I mean, I guess this is where Christianity is heading.
I wish you could just play it for some other people to see.
I can show people. Hold on, let's see. Just give me a minute. Hello, Rasculo.
Fela will be rolling his grave, seeing all this stuff.
I'm telling you. Well, Fela already warned us now. He already said
yes, I will be rolling his
house.
Yes,
Pastors
exactly. If Fela come
now,
they clean pass. If Fela come back now, he go fear, he go run. He go say, he promised to reach this one.
My people are full of wahala. From Senator Ned and Regina Daniels to VDM and Bilo just for China, then Minister White and Soldier, now back to Regina again.
What is this?
Let's pray for this month of November. My people are full of wahala. From Senator Ned and Regina Daniels to VDM and Bilo just for China, then Minister White and Soldier, now back to Regina again. My brothers and sisters, hear me well.
It's
listen to those ladies. Don't cook for any man. Don't clean for him.
This one is AI.
It's AI.
Who be this way?
How can it be AI? How can it be AI?
I use AI on a daily basis. This is AI.
Okay.
Yeah. But don't be surprised. But don't be surprised if, because they're trying to downplay Christianity. It's probably an atheist who made this.
No, Fela Pikin, no. What stops a Christian from making it? Huh?
It doesn't. But there's nothing to stop a Christian from making it, right? But if you look at the idea behind it, is to downgrade Christianity, because Christianity needs to be downgraded. Yeah.
Downgrade or mockery, like a mockery or what?
Mocked, yes. Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah. But that Christianity did not need any help downgrading itself. Since the Crusades, since the Council of Nicaea, since King James, killed his mom, till like the one till the Spanish Inquisition, till the colonization,
since then,
till they come into Africa.
But since then, it gained
Christianity
more
does not need any help. Since Borgia, Cesare Borgia, Christianity does not need any help to disgrace itself.
Fresh is right. The religion makes a mockery of itself every single day. Every single day, you see one
itself, by itself, on itself. And every Abrahamic
hold on. Fresh, hold on. We've got user 096543. Hi. He's walking better than I do in heels. Miss Basani, I couldn't even wear those kind of heels. I'll break my I've got issues with my knees. My goodness, I couldn't do that. User, are you there? Is user there?
Maybe.
User?
He's sleeping.
Hello, kindness.
Probably a troll account.
It might be.
Probably network.
It looked like a troll account.
Well, if he wants to come back, and come back later. Okay, let's see. DMR, hi.
I'm good.
Can you raise your voice?
Network is frustrating even, but I'm still following.
Okay, go on.
I said I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm cool.
You came to join us on the panel.
Frustrating.
It's okay. I think we can hear you still. So, you want to say something?
Yeah. I came to join because I love the teachings.
Okay.
No, not really. I just want to listen to it because those that I wanted to ask questions are not here. Concern the yesterday stuffs.
You're looking for your own. You're looking for your people.
Not my people. Those to answer me the questions.
Okay. You have questions.
Those that I need for them. Though there's one man I asked yesterday about the creation of the world in the Bible, and still waiting for the answer. And he ran away, I think so. So, and I went to another platform. I saw him there. One claiming he's man of God. I asked him which of the God, and then the creation of the world. How did it happen? You know, a lot of things. So I wanted to know
I have a theory. I have a theory on the creation of the world. If I can go. Creation story in the Bible.
Wait, hold on. Fresh, please hold on. I beg you. You just said something very important. You talked about creation, right? Fresh, you just said creation. Hold on, please. Yes. Now, Abel Damina, he is one of the ones that they said he is the way, the truth, and the light. Abel Damina, they say he is the one. He is the guy that everybody must go to, right?
Like this in Nigerian pastor.
Right. So I want you guys to hear Abel Damina's creation story. Creation. When I tell you that this religion every day just by itself, right, with the help of these clowns, makes a mockery of its own self by itself. Doesn't need our help, but please just listen.
Doesn't need doesn't need us to.
Abel Damina, the guy who is supposed to clean up Christianity. Okay, let's listen to him.
Rain doesn't come from God.
Rain
doesn't come from God.
Rain
is as a result of the fall of man. There was no rain from Genesis 1 and 2. There are 2 chapters in the Bible that are perfect. Genesis 1 and 2. from Genesis chapter 3, man has fallen. And from chapter 3 forward, it's a different modus operandi. Now, if you study carefully, you'll find out that the first time rain fell was Genesis chapter 7 and 8, the flood of Noah. And that rain was judgment. So rainfall is not a blessing from God. Rainfall is judgment for man's sin. What was God's plan in the beginning? There was water above the firmament, water under the ground. Water under the ground was to just keep watering the ground. And there was plant, all the seed was in the ground. Man didn't have to go to farm. Farm was natural. Fruits grew out of the ground. Food grew out of the ground. And God told man to eat all the herbs of the field. Man was not supposed to eat meat. Meat was not part of man's diet. It was the herbs of the field. God said to Adam, you can eat of every tree, eat of all the herbs, but don't eat that one. The day you eat it, you shall surely die. And if you observe, the Bible tells us that things were growing from the ground of their own accord. The leaves and the fruits and the vegetables never grew old and never died. They were evergreen. So you just keep eating. And what God created was supposed to be forever. So in the sky, there was water to condition the atmosphere so that the whole planet is cool, so that man is comfortable to live long. Water was gathered in one area, land was gathered in one area, and the whole world was one. There were no continents, no Africa, no Europe, no Canada, no America, no Asia. It was one world, people living together. And the Bible said they were moving together. The whole world, all human beings were moving together because we all came from one tribe, one tongue, one blood. All of us had one language. It was the fall of man, the sin of man. The fall of man caused a global change. The heavens collapsed. Water that was supposed to be in the sky, cooling the atmosphere, started falling down. We started having floods. We started having earthquakes. It was not so from the beginning. We took time to also look at where do babies come from. And we established that babies don't come from heaven. Babies don't come from God. There's a process that God put on the earth. There are only two people that came from God, Adam and Jesus. And both of them were perfect. None of them came without leg. None of them came blind. None of them came limping. Adam was perfect. Jesus was perfect. It gives you an idea of God's nature. Everything God created was perfect. In Genesis chapter 1, the Bible says, and God saw that all he has made was very good. Have you ever imagined how the lion and the lamb and chicken were together in the ark of Noah and the lion didn't eat the chicken? Because animals were not dangerous. Animals were man's friends. It was after the fall of man that mosquitoes started releasing malaria. Malaria came from the sin of man.
It was after Adam and Eve ate the
No, I can say something there.
mosquito.
I like some of the things this guy says. This guy is a
That said,
scientist.
no.
Let me break it down for you. No, I will ask you.
No,
He's not a Christian. This guy, like I am,
stop,
my
stop,
fellow,
Fresh,
Hindu
stop
Buddhist.
now.
Most of those things he's saying, I'm being serious right now. Most of those things I'm saying
It's so
can be,
sad.
you can trace them to Hinduism, Buddhism.
Fresh.
Relax, man.
Fresh.
Wow.
Fresh.
Listen, this is not the time for us to be glorifying somebody's bullshit story. We need to call it for
I'm
what
not
it is.
glorifying it too. I deal with you. I'm not
I
glorifying
know.
him.
What I'm saying is, look, Abel Damina is talking nonsense.
Absolutely nonsense. In fact, it is a jiggery-poggery.
Oh,
Absolutely.
what did you call it, DMR?
Jiggery-poggery.
Yeah? Sorry, say that again?
Jiggery-poggery.
Say?
Jiggery-poggery.
Jiggery-poggery.
Jiggery-poggery. Yeah.
Did you say jiggery-poggery?
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy is not a Christian, is what I'm telling you.
Fresh, wait, hold on. So, the story itself, the creation story is senseless. The story in itself
Itself is senseless.
the story itself never happened. But now we have somebody who thinks he is clever coming to exegete this senseless. Is it exegete or exegete? Which one is it? Help me. Is it exegeting he's doing or exegete? He's coming to, man.
Let me tell you,
this is what makes me.
He's mixing science. No, he mentioned something. He mentioned firmament.
Fresh, where do you see science? No Christian will
speak about firmament.
Fresh, where do you see science? What was talking about?
Firmament is a scientific ideology. That's what.
No, it isn't.
Mixing science with Christianity.
Firmament.
There's
nothing
no,
like
Fresh, no. Firmament. Fresh, hold on. Hold on, please. You need to. Firmament is not a scientific theory. What firmament? This guy was saying that we are in this place, the firmament, and there is water up. Well, this is the original design. There's supposed to be water up there above the firmament and right at the bottom. But because of man's sin, that the firmament collapsed in, and that the water from up there came in, and that's where rain came from. Come on, man. At some point, folks need to start challenging.
That's conspiracy theory. That's a conspiracy theory. That's what I'm telling you. So he's mixing everything. He's mixing Christianity with conspiracy theory, with Hinduism, with Buddhism, and collecting people's money. He's a businessman. He's the Jay-Z of church.
But how is he the one now to clean up Christianity? And he's talking all this babash.
But is there anything like a creation of the world? Is there anything like creation? Was there anything like creation? If I may ask.
Anyway, just give me a minute. Let's hear the rest of his bullshit. It's only just a few minutes.
No problem.
And guess what? His wife. I want to show you guys the wife. Let me show you his wife. She sat there grinning from ear to ear while her husband is talking bullshit. Hey, if this was me, and my husband is up there, he's talking bullshit. Oh boy, I will look for where to hide my own face.
Let the ground open now enter.
Wait, let me show you. let me show you wifey. This is wifey. Hey, Simi. Listen, see wifey. Look at her. Huh? Show that this. See wifey is like,
As she stood helpless.
You say what?
Yo, she hot though. His wife hot though.
She what?
She hot though.
Fresh, I beg.
After the fall of man, that mosquitoes started releasing malaria. Malaria came from the sin of man. Lions became dangerous. Snakes started eating men. That is why it was not strange for a snake to be talking to Eve. Moses wasn't shocked when he saw it in the vision, because that was what was obtainable. But after the fall of man, snakes became dangerous. The whole of creation changed.
Hold on. Human body changed. Just mute for a minute.
Used to live for 1,000 years.
Guys, please, guys, just mute. It's only just for a few minutes. Just please, let's just hear this nonsense. No wonder. Please, guys, do me a favor. Every time you're looking at your preachers, right? All these preachers, one thing I've noticed, they're all bald. They're all bald or balding. Majority of them are balding. Any God that cannot give you hair on your head, that God cannot be trusted. Look, these are the people that come and tell you, I'm doing miracles.
I feel triggered now because myself, I'm bald, though.
No, but are you claiming that your God can
nice imagination? I love his imagination.
Wait, now, Fresh. Are you claiming that God can heal? Are you making that claim? I don't think you are.
No.
So it's okay. But how is people like this coming to speak on behalf of a God? God cannot help them with their
he can't heal their hairline.
He can't help them with their hair follicles. Anyway, let's hear the rest of this nonsense, please.
Are you there?
Yeah, just hold on, please. Just hold
on. The frustration of the network is so much.
Just hold on. Let's see. Right.
For a snake to be talking to Eve. Moses wasn't shocked when he saw it in the vision because that was what was obtainable. But after the fall of man, snakes became dangerous. The whole of creation changed. The world changed. Human body changed. Men that used to live for 1,000 years started living 500, 300, 200. Now today, babies die immediately they are born. You live for 40 years, congratulations. 50 years, golden age. Come on, 50. Sin. Sin has tampered with nature. It has tampered with creation. It has tampered with all that God created. So let no man say, when I'm tempted of God. You must see things from the Christological perspective of the Bible. Evil cannot come from God. People say, evil is a blessing in disguise. And many say, well, what the devil meant for evil, God has turned it for good. God used it for your good. Turn your mess into a message.
Anyway, I think that's it.
Let your mess become your mission.
I don't think there's any more.
Your mess become your mission. Your mess become your message. Is that the gospel?
Okay.
All right.
The gospel of mess. I'm not
talking rubbish. Talking rubbish.
This year, I don't blame him. I blame the people sitting down to listen to him. I blame his
wait. Gentlemen, now hold on. The lady was saying something. Hello, Franca.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Morning, sorry.
Good evening.
There's no
good
way
morning.
you can be a Christian and your brain is working. It's not possible. So all those things he's saying, those people in his church, they probably believe him because there's no way you can be a Christian and your brain is functioning. It's not possible.
At all.
It's not possible. Once you start questioning things, you stop being a Christian.
For just one simple fact that
how can sin bring mosquitoes?
Hold on. Let her finish. Yeah, that's what
okay. How can sin bring mosquitoes?
That's what he said. Mosquitoes never used to bite, but it was after Adam and Eve ate fruit. That's when mosquitoes started
biting. Okay.
And
this guy should be a poet. He's in the wrong job.
Hold on. Please let me speak. This man will wear suit, tie. We will fly him from Nigeria to the UK, Nigeria to the US. Pay his hotel, give him money afterward to come and talk this bullshit. We need to do better, people. We need to do better. My goodness.
Very sad.
That sound like his imagination.
Please.
Because I will never blame him. I'll always blame the people that are listening to him.
Miss Misani, please ignore that person that is there talking nonsense. I don't know what they mean by
me. It don't be because of what?
When you come and say, please, Fresh, just give me a minute. So there's someone on YouTube saying that I am not an atheist, that I am only church hurt. Thank you very much for saying that, because what you've done is you have confirmed that the church is the place for hurting people. Church hurt. Guys, please stay away from what they call church. The day you decide to either leave or the day you decide, okay, this is not for me, they will say you are church hurt. They recognize that a lot of hurting goes on in the church. But when they come, they think that it is a gotcha. I got you. I've got you. The reason why you're taking me because you are church hurt. But you are doing your church a disservice. So guys, please stay away from those buildings that they call churches, so that you don't become church hurt. Church hurt is real, though. Church hurt is real. And Maria Guerra, that one knows all about church hurt. I can imagine that person has been hurt several times. She recognizes what church hurt looks like, and this is why she can just diagnose people with church hurt. Maria, I hope that you will look for help for your issues. Please look for help for your issues so that you don't come online and keep on bringing your church, right? Bringing disgrace and shame to your church, talking about church hurt. Guys, I am dead serious. When you hear people saying things like that, church hurt, I'm not even talking about their church, but their church, just believe them. When they start telling you you're just church hurt, believe them, because they know what goes on in their churches. Church hurt is real. People are hurting in those buildings. Anyway. Oh, sugar.
Most of them, they know those things don't work. Actually, they know it don't work, but how do they start deconstructing what their parents believe, their grandparents believe? It's not just easy. So they would rather just
it's conditioning. Yeah. If you sing it, if all your life you sing it, I love the man of Galilee, cause he have done so very much for me. He have forgiven me all my sins. How you want to rebrand? How you want to
go back? Say the God of Galilee.
Go back. I can never go back. Oh no, it won't make sense. So come on now. This is marketing. This is. Have you ever gone to experience? I've never gone to any of this experience, all this Shiloh, this thing. You meet all this. Aboro also said was one of the Frank Edwards, this Chin. What's their name again? That the one that sang the song. Like, do you understand? Not be the one with the remember the one with the key that year. So do you understand? This is emotional, psychological. This is the elite. Like, this is like, it's insidious. It's insidious. We are the new generation. I know who I am. You wine. You go far. You go very far. You see this guy? I like the guy's imagination, and that's what I'm saying about the firmament and all that. Those are conspiracy theories. He's mixing Christianity with conspiracy theory, with Eastern, Oriental, New Age movements, and you're saying that, I don't blame him. I dey blame people where they sit down, they listen to him. Should not be Afro bring out in wife, fine woman, they there, they listen. She like gleaning from earth here, cause that's what it is. So I beg you.
But how long? How many years do you give Christianity before it finally ends in Africa?
200
I think
it's the crusades, it's everything. It's like let me ask a question. How long do Muslims and Christians from my childhood fought for now that I did not even know any such thing was happening before Donald Trump finally decides that, all of a sudden he cares about Christians dying in Nigeria? This is separation. They separated us with everything: politics, religion, gender, all of that. This is what it is. So it's like it's the biggest joke. It's the Dante Alighieri made the 7 Deadly Sins book, Divine Comedy. Cesare Borgia, Machiavelli wrote the book for Cesare Borgia, the one that we have the picture of Jesus Christ and all that. Yo, Christianity has embraced itself so much. So that's why, like, as we said earlier, man, Christianity doesn't need anybody to even disgrace them any further. This is the minimal way you like talk. I'm impressed by his imagination because I've heard way more nonsense than that. I love it that most people also
fresh. Oh yeah, fresh. I've muted you. You liking that?
Okay, I give Christianity 10 to 15 years.
No lie. Franca, no.
Church again.
Franca, 15 years. That's not. No. Someone said 200, right? Someone said 200.
Me, 30 years.
No. It's going to be more than that now, people.
Yeah, I said 200.
The indoctrination, the indoctrination is deep. The indoctrination in our people is deep. It's woven in their DNA at this point. That Jesus is now woven to the extent. Did you guys hear? Some people were claiming that fresh. Just stay muted for a minute, I beg. Did you guys hear some people saying that they found God in the DNA or something? They found God in DNA. Did you guys hear that? Have you guys heard that thing? Wait, give me a second. Let me find it. Some people were claiming that they found God in DNA.
Am I permitted to talk? To answer you like you said, I know one of them. Jesus, they for this same thing talk. Black Jesus, Black American old man, we don't come back as King Solomon, come back as Jesus. I did live last night. The rubbish way they talk. Okay.
God DNA.
You think it's a game?
The atomic mass of the elements.
Wait,
the numbers of the
they
atomic
found
mass
God
are the
in
numbers
DNA.
that equate to the mysterious letters in the ancient alphabets. What that means is when you look at human DNA, or the DNA of any life, it is made of hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, and using gematria, the numbers that equate to those become 1, 5, 6, and 3. 3 is with the carbon. And when you then take a table, one of the ancient tables, and you're able to correlate those numbers with the letters, what we find, George, is that the human DNA is our genome is built in layers, and at the top layers, it's like every book has an introduction. The introduction in every cell of every form of life, carbon-based DNA, the introduction is the same. And the first translation literally reads, God eternal within the body. God eternal.
Exactly. So, like, I'm going to say, I still believe in Christ consciousness. I believe all these people, like the Krishna, the Christ, Muhammad.
In the ancient text, before it was removed 6,800 times.
Wait, let me play another one.
So God is written in your DNA, but no one understands this because people believe they are a monkey evoluted on a spinning ball flying through the middle of space. Why? Because they're ignorant and they believe whatever the elites tell them. But go and look at the human DNA. We see sulfuric bridges in the sequence of ATCG, which, if we put that into numbers, is 10, 5, 6, 5. But if we put 10, 5, 6, 5 into the Hebrew alphabet, Yod equals 10, Hey equals 5, Vav equals 6. So we have Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey, which spells Yahweh. Yahweh is the Tetragrammaton. And if you turn Yahweh on its side,
exactly,
the human body. When you
exactly, I was going to say that.
Yah. When you exhale, it sounds like way.
Yahweh.
And this is also corresponding to
can I add what he's saying?
Earth, physical
if you break down that Yahweh.
Fire is the spirit, air is the mind, water is emotion, earth is the physical body. 4 bodies of consciousness in Gnosticism. So God is written in you. Why? Because you are an individual expression of God. You are God made manifest in a physical form. Your ego is not God, but the very spark beyond your mind, the person who observes your mind, is the very consciousness and spirit of God. November 17th, revivalofwisdom.com, the Book of Symbolism will be released. You've probably already read the first 2 volumes. This goes way deeper than you could possibly imagine.
The Book of Symbols, exactly. I was going to quote. Now, can I add something to what he said?
Can you
relax? If you take that Yahweh.
No, fresh, don't add anything. That is bullshit. No, all that we just heard is absolute nonsense. Just, hello, Dogu.
It don't go better for Yahweh. Person say it don't go better for Yahweh.
Who talk that?
He did, Odogu Papi, he said it go better for Yahweh.
Indeed, it's pseudoscience. In fact, calling it pseudoscience is even giving it a bit more credit than it is even worth. It just, guys, in your bid to try and make this your God look real, you end up making a huge mockery of the God. You end up making him look like a joke. So the symbols, when you put symbols into the Hebrew alphabet, so what? That's where you now find Yahweh, or what do they call it? Yahweh.
Yes, because they use these symbols against us. Those symbols are not bad.
Who fucked with our minds?
They're not bad things.
Let
me just say the last thing. Can I just give me this audience now to say it? That Yahweh, when you break it down, you take the grammaton, it's fire. It's like, it's like the human body. When you take like around, that they're like 2 parts of the alphabet. There's water, fire. It's the same thing in Islam. It's fire, water, and then earth for the feet. Where you see like that part, like the part that it goes like an N and the other N. That's Yahweh, spelled as Yahweh. Same thing in Islam. Is arm, leg, arm, head. I heard this from Jay-Z years ago. That's what, do you understand? Even the elites, they know this is just trying to let you know that God is in you. Do you understand? This is the same thing all these religions talk about. But the elites, they try to use it against you and all that. So it's like half truths, half symbology. Like you just have, there's not one truth. Like this is what it is. This thing have been hijacked. That's why the Bible is filled with it's not original. Like, those stories like from Noah, like those are Sumerian texts and all that. Solomon is like the soul, the moon, and all that. Left hemisphere, Christ consciousness, all that stuff is what it is. But you don't even believe. You're an atheist, so you don't even do believe. So I understand how to you all this is bullshit. Because I'm telling you that guy, that preacher, that's what he was saying about the firmament and all that. He's taking conspiracy theory, mixing it with Christianity, mixing it with Eastern, far right, New Age belief and everything. So it's ingenious.
A mixture of everything. A mixture
Afro,
of just one,
fresh.
Brandon, 1 second. Just 1 second. So Maria I'm sorry. I'm not doing this purposely. It's just Maria Guerrero. Okay. So you're asking, when Jesus comes back, you will know more. You have to worry at least for 7 years anyway. Wait, when Jesus comes back, I'll know more. I have to worry for at least 7 years. Miss Afro, could you please give me an answer? I don't like being ignorant. An answer to what? What was your question? What is the question? You said, well, that's when Jesus comes back, you'll know more. I have to worry at least for 7 years anyway. What does that even mean? What do you mean when Jesus returns, I will know more? Know more about what? I don't want to know anything from your Jesus. I don't care for the guy. I'm not interested. Even if he comes back, I don't give a shit about him.
Jesus is my
I don't understand why.
Judas is the demon I cling to. Listen to Lady Gaga. Just a holy fool. I'm still in love with Judas, baby.
Fresh. Listen, your Jesus, huh? I'm going to try and be very nice, but your Jesus, there is no evidence that that guy ever existed. There is no evidence that your Jesus ever existed. None. So I don't know which Jesus you think is coming back. The one that you think was here the first time, there's no evidence he was here the first time. So how is he coming back from where? A place he never went. And even if the Jesus comes back,
The people where they are this day, they say you need serious deliverance. They say deliverance where if you go to it, the demon where they go put on top of your head, you go.
I do like this guy. I do like Fresh. I do like Fresh with all the interruptions and everything. I do like the guy. Honestly, I do. See, even if your Jesus comes back tomorrow or tonight or wherever, if your Jesus comes back, let me tell you, we don't give a shit. We don't give a toss about him. He can do whatever he wants to do. What for what? Why Jesus? Who is this guy even? Why should he matter to us? A Jewish guy that was just prancing around the desert some 2,000 plus years ago.
No, he's a white guy.
You guys,
white guy. You
can't flex your Jesus on us.
He's not a Jewish guy. Some people say he's a black guy, Yeshua, and then he's a white guy.
Fresh, behave yourself. That guy was not black.
He has blue eyes.
Have you seen him? Look at the pale guy. No, look, I have several pictures.
He has blue eyes.
No, look at this guy. Talking about
Jews get blue eyes.
No.
This is a Caucasian now. A white man now. Which one be Jew? He said a Jew. A Jew be that guy.
No, but this is the guy now that they say is coming back. Coming back to do what? Coming back to run on the runway of one fashion program or what? Fashion show. Look at him.
He gonna be back for some back shots.
Coming back to do what?
Trump, where they call fight war for Nigeria. I think Jesus.
So yes, I know somebody would do that. So you're saying that I said that there is no evidence of Jesus, and now you're saying there was a Jewish man walking in the desert, right? No evidence for the Jesus that came from the sky, from his daddy's house. No. But the Jesus inside the book was a Jewish man. That Jesus inside the book, not outside of it. There's no evidence of the Jesus outside of the book, but inside the book.
Afro, why don't you just believe I'm Jesus? Like, have Christ consciousness. I believe I'm Jesus. This is what we try to tell you all this way.
Outside of your fairy tale book, there's no evidence of the guy. None at all. So anytime you hear me saying things like, if he comes and this and that, no. I'm taking from the literal meaning or the literal understanding of the text, not anything outside of it. Okay? The Jesus in the text. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't believe in.
Somebody asked, is there Satan? Somebody asked, is there Satan? Someone asked, is there Satan? Yeah.
What? Sorry?
Somebody asked, is there Satan? Ladder Global Capitals. He asked, is there Satan? So I'll ask the person.
If there is, if
when you mess up, who judges you? Like when you mess up, when you feel like you've done something wrong, like who judges you? Like this is a question I'm asking you. When you feel like you've done something wrong, you've messed up, who judges you?
I'm not judged. Judged by who?
No. When you feel like you have messed up, when you feel like you've done something wrong, who, like, yeah. When you feel like, when you feel like
I feel bad. I feel bad. But
you feel bad.
I'm not judged.
So it's you who feels bad. It's you that feels bad.
But
so
I'm not
if
judged.
you use judge in that context, let me use judge in that context.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not judge.
Or who feels bad? You feel bad about
feel
yourself.
bad.
I don't know. So if I want to interpret that to judge, you judge you. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Exactly. So doesn't that mean that your God, your own God, your own Satan, your own devil, your
Somebody is saying if Jesus was Igbo, maybe I will believe. How will I be able to speak his language then? If he's Igbo, how am I going to speak the language?
Jesus now Swibo now. Jesus now Swibo.
Is that Satan? No, lots global capitals. If God is a scam, and there is no evidence that God exists, and everything starts and ends with that God. So, Satan, where are you? I'm not understanding. If there is no evidence that God exists, how is Satan going to exist?
King James version was the one. How? King James was the one that came about that theory of Satan after writing the book of Demology, killing his mother, and then writing the King James version. That's how Satan entered the Bible.
How is Satan going to exist? And even if, you see, when you read the book, there's not a lot said about Satan. Everything you have heard of Satan comes from either God or one of his ghost writers. You see, Satan himself, they talk. Satan himself does not even, you don't hear anything from Satan. All that you have heard about Satan is the made up bullshit that some people have said about him. Can you imagine being Satan? Just imagine if this Satan existed. Please, just imagine that Satan existed. And
Satan doesn't do your own thing.
Your story is being told by the one who did you dirty. Your story is being told by the one who did you just absolute.
The story of the victor against the vanquished, like in politics. Like,
just imagine if this Satan existed. Can you imagine? Just at some point, Satan should be able to say, "Come on now, guys. Can I say my own piece? Can I say my own?"
Do you know that Satanists are one of the most peaceful, loving, like logical human beings you could ever meet?
If you have a question, come up and ask your question. If you have a question, come up and ask your question. If Jesus was Yoruba or Igbo, maybe you would believe you're a tribalistic so-and-so. You're a tribalistic. In fact, don't let me even go there. What sort of person are you? If God is Yoruba, if God is Igbo, why are you so tribalistic? Why? Why are you so tribalistic? What the fuck is wrong?
Because now human being, I be the Satan. This is the way they talk all these things. Now them be the real Satan, the devil. Satan, the devil, has more self-esteem,
but fresh,
more dignity than this.
What has been Igbo and Yoruba? What has that got to do with this conversation now?
That's what I'm telling you. That these people that ask you these questions, if there was Satan, he has more dignity, more self-esteem, more integrity than these people asking you this question.
They just have to weave their
tribalism. They are buying into the separation of tribe, separation of gender, separation of religion. They are clueless. They are dumb as fuck.
Honestly, I agree with you. Dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, this is IoT Global. So, the Afro-Atheist, I would like to ask you some questions.
Oh, yes, please. Ask.
Okay, so the first was record I would like to ask you is as regarding the existence of God. Like you said God does not exist. So I would like to.
Did you hear me say God does not exist? Did you hear me at any point? I'm not a believer in God.
Okay. So if I may ask.
Sorry, I just understood what that person said.
I don't believe in God. Fresh, just please hold on. Let him engage with me. I don't believe in God.
Okay. So, if I may ask you, why don't you believe in God?
There is no evidence. There's no evidence.
So, because there's no evidence of the existence of God, is the sole reason why you don't believe in God?
Well, that's and other things. If a God existed, how on earth is he comfortable watching all the evil happen? We had evil happen just within the last few days in Nigeria. Nigeria is a very prayerful country. God has sat back. That's if he exists. He has sat back and watched it all happen. I cannot respect that kind of character that will sit and watch evil happen and do nothing about it. No.
Okay. So I would like us to discuss.
What's happening?
Yeah, what I was trying to say is that this person that said Igbo or Yoruba, they weren't being tribalistic. I read it now. They're trying to say if they were like our people, like, do you understand, like normal from our tribe, it would be easier to believe. Like if the Bible had Kehinde, Soto, Olamide, it would be easier for us to believe. But now Jewish person, do you understand? So how do we even believe? That's the context that person, but you would have just said it in a better way than that. Because I had to read through that to actually understand.
Okay, the Afro atheist, can I talk now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
what's happening to him?
Satan is fighting his network. Good morning, everybody.
I beg, where
Please, I have a question.
honor, vessel of dishonor, and it means that baby girl, and it means vessel of dishonor. Where
She
she
was
be
here
that?
earlier on. She was doing a live earlier on, and I don't know when she's down.
Chai. Come on, now my baby girl be that
Let me
too.
see if she's.
the Afro atheist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, can we have a nice discussion? Don't let us
What
interject.
is?
I'm just.
No. What do you mean
You are the one
interject?
interjecting now.
Your thing keeps going off.
I can hear you clearly. It's not going off here. I can hear you clearly.
No,
But we're not hearing you.
You keep going off, and we don't hear you.
Wow.
Yeah, you keep every time you say, okay, and I'm waiting, then you're gone.
Okay, just hold on for like a minute. Let me correct that issue.
The brand maker, as much as I like you, the brand maker, please don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me. The last time she was trying to come up, I said no. I didn't even bring her up. Please no, don't no. Please don't no thanks.
I thought it was his internet that was going off. Like,
don't even no. Yeah.
While we are waiting for him, can I ask my question?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay, please. I really need an honest answer because
right.
I've been looking for an answer to this question and I can't really. Why is this God hiding?
Because he doesn't exist.
Hey, baby daddy.
Why? What is he hiding from?
From human being, if you're human being. In talk for Bible saying he regrets as in create human being. So human being don't care. We're not too bully. They do any.
But based on what the stories we heard from that Bible, the atrocity that God committed, he actually need to hide, because if he is not hiding from those atrocities he committed in the Bible, anywhere I see him, I go land a better slap. He's very
God.
Wait.
Oh God.
The name narration.
Genocide.
I don't follow you. You know why? I just followed you now because, my darling, if me and you we catch him,
Wetin I'll do am.
Wetin we go
You know
use
that
to
this man is very
I follow you,
wicked.
sir, and they follow you, sir.
Do you know that this
go
this
take
very
your
God
eyes,
is
you
very
know?
wicked to the extent even somebody that is worshiping him, Job,
Can
even
you
his
imagine?
own person.
Can you
Let's
imagine?
forget about other wicked people and not even his own person. He acknowledged that he's righteous.
Yeah,
He set so during that Job time, there is no unrighteous person, no Satan to see. Now his own person where they worship him.
No,
Now
that devil go flex, come back, say make him do
May
Job
rest,
anyhow. They
oh.
say they call
Now he
him
still
do
go
bet.
show am
They
Job,
do Niger bets. God and
Make him just
Satan
make
use
the
Job
God
do
thanking God
Naira
say
bets.
if they hide because if he's not hiding,
make the God thank him, God.
God and devil
if he's
use
not
Job
hiding,
do Naira bets now. You know, you never in that place. Now Naira bets they use and do.
Make God
Best
thank
Naija.
you, oh God.
make him thanking God that he's hiding. If he's not hiding, me personally, I go meet him. I go ask him only 2 questions. What's be your problem? Now you they lie, now you they accuse Satan. Now you they die people, now you they accuse Satan. Now you the whole confusion for the Bible, now you cause. The whole hatred, the whole thing, now you cause her. You still they accuse another person. What's be your problem?
Afro, today I went to today I was at some believers live. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I was at some believers live and they were, doing their thing, and they asked me if I said I don't, we're going back and forth. And there was a pastor. This pastor started, hey, there's a reason why the 3 wise men went to see God, because God is powerful, blah, 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 blah. And I was just quiet, so when I want to speak, they cut me off. So they gave me the time to speak. And then I told them, please, the Bible, there is nowhere in the Bible that says 3 wise men.
Well, can I talk about the 3 wise men?
Wait, hold on now.
As Christians, we shouldn't believe it.
Fresh. Oh, yeah, let Raskilo finish saying what he said.
I told them there was nowhere in the Bible that says 3 wise men. You don't know anything, and you don't believe in God. I said, please, show me anywhere in the Bible. So you don't know. I said, the story says 3 gifts. It never says men. So it could be thousands of people with 3 gifts. Now, they muted me, went back and forth, and never came back with the answer. I'm like, all of a sudden they dropped me. They never even addressed the issue anymore. So I keep on saying, these people, they haven't read their books. They have no idea what's going on, but they will come up and argue what they don't know.
Okay, bro. So you're talking about 3 wise men. If it was, that's the highest hypocrisy in the Bible. Do you know why? Even if it was 3 wise men, as Christians, we were made to believe that astronomy, astrology, and the stars, all those kinds of things, zodiac signs is demonic, abi. But those people, those magi, those Arabic astronomers, astrologers, not be the star where they use find their Jesus Christ. The same book, the same Christianity wey tell us say astronomy, astrology, you say they evil, you say they demonic. Their Christ na men of this thing, astrology and astronomy, magi, magic plan. People wey dey do magic from Arab, na them use star, na them use star find the abeg, it has to like make it.
Do you know that some of these people that even claim to be Christians, they don't even study their Bible? When you ask them questions from the same Bible they claim that they know, they will just know some verse that their pastor resided on Sunday. Like me, I'm coming from a witness background. We study Bible.
Me too. I'm a witness.
Okay.
I'm a born witness. I still attend
We study
congregation.
Bible. We study Bible to details. So
Brain.
Hello.
You know what?
I don't follow you.
Fresh now.
That off now. I'm just saying I'll be witness.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Fresh, if you want to talk.
Nalai. Brain, continue. We're listening to you. Let Fresh go and talk to the Holy Spirit for a minute.
Okay. So coming from a background of a witness, when you ask some Christians biblical questions, they know that they don't have an answer to it. They will start arguing. The next thing, they start quarreling. They will start saying some things that is not aligning with what we are talking about. When you talk about this Bible, now let's logically reason Bible. Let us remove sentiment, because when you ask them, do you have proof aside from this same Bible? They will not tell you that. They will start. In short, the way they argue, sometimes it gets. I will just be like, do these people actually reason? I was in someone's life, and she was talking about how God spoke to her, that she is a prophetess, that God told her everything that she's saying, that everything she's saying that God told her. I said, okay, please, I want us. I begged her. I took like 2 minutes in begging her not to get angry. I want us to discuss, woman on woman. She's accepted. And I asked her, please, this God that told you what you're saying, which language do you told you what you're saying? Which language do you told you what you're saying? Are you there?
Yeah. Please continue.
And I asked her, which language did you communicated with this God? She said that I am not in spirit, that if I'm in spirit, if God talk to me, I will hear.
Oh, wow.
I said, okay, you move from flesh to spirit. I want to migrate to that spirit. How do I enter into that spirit so that I can communicate with that God? He said, no, it's not in my gift. It's not my gift, that she has the gift. I said, okay, calm down. It's okay.
Which your gift? What gift?
And I asked him, this God that you said you saw, because she said she saw the God. God was telling her everything that she was saying and all that. I said, is he black or white? Or he said, God is a spirit. I said, don't come again. So many confusing answers you're giving me here. You're not giving me any straight answer. She started quarreling that the devil sent me to come and attack her, that we are the children of the darkness. I now told her, do you know that this same Satan you're accusing, if you logically think about Satan is actually supposed to be God, and God is supposed to be Satan. She said, that is it. We are the children of. I said, no, because we are actually accusing Satan wrongly. Coming from that, your Bible, we accuse Satan wrongly. The Bible never recorded one single buying from devil. The whole buying, both children, pregnant women, innocent Egyptians, innocent first son of Egyptian that did not do your God anything. Your God has problem with Pharaoh. Which innocent Egyptian, they are in their houses doing whatever thing they are doing. Your God hardened the heart of Pharaoh. The same your God left Pharaoh, one person that he's supposed to buy, and went and buy more than the whole first son of. He said God works in a mysterious way. I said, that your God, they drink kai kai. That your God know well. That your God, where they buy innocent people, we no do anything. That's your God.
My sister, I'm sorry to give you this information. He even buy tilapia's firstborn, tilapia, my favorite fish.
Oh, way. Tilapia's firstborn. Raskilo.
Yes, baby, no.
So, during the time of the flood, right?
Right.
So this God gets angry, right, with humans on the earth. But God decides to punish the animals as well. Except the two by two that made it into the boat. What did the animals do to God?
These things don't make any sense because let's even think logically. Is this God trying to tell me that when you use water to kill fish, are you going to be successful? I mean, come on.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Raskilo.
Yes.
When Jonah decided he wasn't going to do what God wanted him to do in the Bible, and he was going the opposite direction. God, they say you have free will, But what happened to Jonah? Why wasn't Jonah allowed to exercise his free will? Why did God deliberately try to unalive everybody on that boat? Because God wanted Jonah to go where he wants him to go. Those men were even nice to Jonah. They were trying to save him. They're trying to save you. They're trying to say, okay, you know what? We will row to the shore. We do everything to get you to the shore. Look, they say God doubled up on his anger. This man said, before we lose our lives, we better just throw this man overboard. The text says that God provided the fish. God was the one that provided the fish that swallowed Jonah. See, this God has time on his hands.
The emotions.
Emotions are too much, my brother. They are all over.
I'll just say emotions.
It's crazy.
I was born a witness like brain, so I know what it is to feel like we are the ones that know what the Bible says. Most of my knowledge I had of this construction to understand that this thing is like the same old ball game. I learned that in like being a witness, Jehovah's Witness, Daniel's prophecy, everything I know about this whole religion. Funny enough, Jehovah's Witnesses, they will even teach you so much of it.
Yeah, Afro, when you're done with Afro, I'm sorry, when you are done with this verse, I would like you to talk to Miss Eva. Yes, because please go ahead.
So this is the verse, right? Jonah 1:17 says, now the Lord provided a huge fish to swallow Jonah. The Lord provided a huge fish to swallow Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. The other translation, now the Lord had arranged, God the arranger, God arranged for a great fish to swallow Jonah. So Area 51 said Airbnb fish. And the Lord appointed a great fish. Now the Lord had appointed a great fish to swallow Jonah, and Jonah spent 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the fish. King James Version says, now the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish. Just think about it. This is what the God is busy doing with his time. They're praying to him, right? Children, right now, your children are in Gaza, right? Being unalive. But no. When it comes to preparing fishes, when it comes to arranging fishes to swallow people, oh, yes. Now there they go see their God. Hey, James Apperson. Indeed, Christianity is very obviously false. Because my
Because like
goodness.
fish, not the same Jesus used 2 fish and bread to feed the masses. So fish mouth. Nobody say it saying fisher of men, rather a fisher of fish.
Okay, so we've got Miss Eva. Hello, Miss Eva. Is it Eva? Is her name Miss Eva T?
Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, good morning, and how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Quite a long time.
Oh, have you been here before?
Ma'am, so now I just want to ask because I'm confused.
Have you been here before? Sorry.
Yes, I have.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, go
I
on.
just want to know now, where are we?
We are on TikTok.
No, I know we are on TikTok. Yes, ma'am. So what are we? Who are we to pray to? What are we to do?
Why do you need to pray? I've not prayed for nearly 8 years.
Yeah, yes, and then
I've not prayed for nearly 8 years.
What is keeping us? Why are we here for? What is happening? Then there should be something. Or what is happening?
Why should there be something? Why?
Okay, I'm just as I said, I'm just asking.
Why should there be something?
Okay, so we are just here, we are just existing, and then come, we go.
Yes.
Things happen, nothing to do.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what it is. There is no grand ultimate purpose why we are here. There isn't. No matter how much you try to, God gives, but there is no such thing.
Yes.
Unless you can find it, but there really is no such thing.
I believe you there because
you have to make your own purpose. You have to wake up every day and say, look, it's your life, your reality, right? You steer your own boat. You steer your own boat. You make it what you want it to be, right? You be a make an impact in your small little community, in your small little, wherever you find yourself. This is it. Otherwise, there is no ultimate purpose in the grand scheme of things because we are nothing in the grand scheme of things. I'm saying, we really are just a speck. We are just we're here.
Yes, because like the state where I come from, sometimes when I go online or I hear things happening to people, I wish if there is truly something, if there is truly God, he should have just do something, because what wrong did those people do for him to have turned their back on them? You watch them killed in their farm, you watch them butchered, and he said there is somebody somewhere watching, and he could just not do no miracle to save them. And some killed in the church where they are calling on his name.
God. Yeah.
Do you understand?
Raskilo, can you sorry, I'm trying to bring somebody. There's someone on the request. For whatever reason, I can't seem to bring the person up.
Got it. I'll take care of these people. Okay.
Sorry about that, Miss Eva. Please continue. Sorry.
So, ma'am, and it's giving me sleepless night. Like this night where I'm still up is, I was just going through the Facebook and I saw the video where they were killing people in the church. I was expecting one miracle to just come down and let it just, that God, even if it's not all the members, is God now telling me that all the members were not serving him to have saved them from those tragedies? Because I saw small little children, were butchered, and the God, their mother took them to go and put them through, could not do anything. And they died. It's giving me, and then where my shop is, every night, every day I go to the shop, I see some women hugging. By the look on their face, you will see that these people are hungry. You see that these people really need help. You can imagine a woman carrying sweet potatoes on the head with a baby, a small baby of 3 months or 2 months, hugging in the sun. And my birthday was on the 18th. Something was just telling me that give out. So I went and bought 3 wrappers. So I was just sitting in my shop facing the road. I said, okay, anyone that is passing that my mind leads me to, I will just give. And then I saw this woman. I keep seeing her selling pear, this little black pear. She keep passing, and I said, Mama, come. She came and I gave it to her. And ma'am, if you see the way this woman was rolling on the ground and something fell out from her bag, which is a church, a very big church in this Nigeria that people respect a lot. She's a very serious member there. Mom, if you see this woman's slippers, so that's why I keep asking. I say, let me come up today and ask you again, what is happening? What is happening? Because I see some wicked people that does not even go to serve this their God. They are doing more well. They are rich. I once worked as a house help to a man that could not even give a security leftover, but he's very rich. So now,
was he a Christian, the rich man?
He does not go to no church. It's only his wife that does those church, and even the wife is more wicked than him that does not even go.
Really?
So now, where are we? People are dying. Is it that all these people that are suffering, they offend God? Or is it that there's something? Because I remember there's a place in the Bible that my dad used to use, and he said he does not want to offend somebody because the Bible said that he will punish children for their great father's 3rd generation. Is it that those people are serving the great generation that maybe their great father offended this God? Or what is happening?
Christians are among the most wicked people you can come across in this country and in this world. If Christian deal with you, that's when you know that Satanists, like that's when you see that the Satanists are all love and light.
Afro.
And then I have my daughter now do church. My 19 years old. It's just your platform that to some point is just opening my head to some point. And I can't even start telling her. Anytime I start telling her, she'll be like, Mother, please just leave me.
There was a reason why I brought Miss Eva up, because she asked the question. She said, so now what should we believe in? And it got my attention very well. And then I typed to her, I told her, yourself. I just want to lay some points out. Miss Eva, right now, if you have no disrespect, but I'm just giving you an example. Right now, as I can hear a kid behind you, if something goes wrong right now, Miss Eva, God is not coming to help you.
No.
You are the one, or any other human around you is going to help. Right now, if you don't work, God is not going to help you. God is not giving, hi baby girl, oh boy. God will not help you in any way or shape or form. Everything is about our efforts. You have to do your part, have good relationship with people, and things are going to fall in place. There is nothing like God, because the promises in the book, it says he is the rich, and ask him anything, he will give it to you. It's in the Bible. Lock yourself in a room and tell God to give you $1. Fast and pray for the whole year. You wouldn't even get 1 cent. So this God factor only works for pastors, people that are making money. The example you gave about this lady, she's going to church, doing all that. She doesn't benefit, but I bet you the pastor is rich with mansions, cars, airplanes.
The pastor will happily collect the little that she doesn't have.
Exactly. And this, you see, and when you tell them, it's hard for them to believe or listen. They don't. So you were asking, what should we believe in? I just want to say this and I'll mute so that some other people will talk. Let me give you an example. A very typical example I always tell people. You see, when you born your kid, you gave birth to your kid. The first 2-3 minutes, did your child know anything about religion?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
It's we, the humans, that will put this religion thing in these kids. So if you ask me, what should we believe in? We should believe in ourselves. Go back to where you were born day one. You weren't born as a religious person. You were introduced to it. So, Afro, go ahead.
Afro, can I say something quickly? Can I say something really quick?
Like they give us a name.
Just one second. So for me, when I stopped believing in God, right, I went through an existential crisis. That's how I would describe it, because the God was everything. So I thought God was everything about me was rooted in God. I was made to believe that God was, the source, and God was everything. So I could not see a world outside of God. But thankfully, I live in a place where there are a lot of people that don't believe in God, right? And so I had sort of like a yardstick.
Awakening.
Yeah, I had like people that I could look at and say, okay, but these people are not religious. How are they so lovely and easygoing and just, beautiful and just, and I had to find community. I had to find community of people who do not believe, because everybody around me, they're all religious, right? I'm talking about family, friends, they're all still religious, even till this very day. So this is the reason why I speak, and the reason why I have these platforms is just in case there are people who feel like, okay, I'm facing this and that, and I am in the same, just to know that you are not alone. But when it comes to purpose, you make your own purpose. It's just what it is. There is no God directing or giving you purpose. You're the one. Everything that you have done, thinking that there was a God leading you, guiding you, teaching you, you have done by yourself, or maybe with the help of others. There has been no God helping to do anything for you. You've done all of that yourself, right? And so when you start to realize that, look, all this time that I've been praying, I knelt down to pray for a God to help me. God, I'm about to go to London. Please, God, take me there and bring me back safely. And then you go and come back safely. And, oh, God, I thank you. And then you realize, no. Number one, the roads are good. Number two, the roads are well maintained. Number three, everyone is following the rules of the road. Number four, you are, following the rules of the road. You have taken yourself there and brought yourself back. So, it's about starting to own your part in this particular place that you find yourself. There's nowhere when you die that there's another place that you're going to. There's no evidence of any of that. No evidence at all of heaven or hell. None at all. So we have to leave for this one that we do know about, this one that we are living now. This is the one that we should concentrate on. If there is a heaven or there is a hell, well, but there is no evidence for it. So anyway, I don't know if I'm rambling, but yeah, that's just my own. So.
No, you're making sense. Afro, I just wanted to point out something, if with your permission, yeah. You see, like, in the screenshot that you have up here, it says New International Version. It says huge fish, and it says New Living Translation. It says great fish. It says English Standard Version, great fish. Berean Standard Bible, it says great fish. King James Bible, it says great fish. Guess what? A whale is not a fish. A whale is a mammal. So it basically points out that they're wrong in even their interpretations of like the classifications of animals. It's actually ridiculous. It's actually silly. It's actually so silly.
Wait, you know what? Can you say that again, please? Say what you just said again. Sorry, I was just doing something. I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Okay. So pertaining towards the prompt that you have on your screen, the big screen,
yes.
Jonah 1:11. You see the New International Version. It says, "Now the Lord provided a huge fish." The second one, New Living Translation, it says, "Arrange for a great fish." The third one, the English Standard Version, great fish. The fourth one, great fish. The fifth one, King James Bible, great fish. Guess what? A whale is classified as a mammal. It's not classified as a fish. So all five.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
All five of them are contradicting towards the classification of animals. This is far-fetched. This is dumbfounding. It's ridiculous. And yeah, this is what we're supposed to live our life off. It's crazy. It's crazy. 1 second, let me just do something real. I've got other things to say to you as well.
Okay.
Okay, you want to say something?
Yeah, Miss Eva. I want to say something, Miss Eva.
Yes.
Eva, I know that you be the ask say waiting we go worship, waiting you go serve, all those things then. You no need to worship anything, you no be servant, so you no need to serve anybody. So unless you see yourself as a servant, then you go want to serve something. Then if you be slave, you go want to worship something. So you no be any of those things them. So try, just like Raskilo talk, if you like, lock yourself up for a room today. Say your back is pain, you no want to go work. So may God help you bring money. It no go happen. Your children no go chop if you no go work. So which time will God help you do anything? Now you get up. Now you say today, maybe as money no day, now bread will go eat, now garri will go soak. Today when money day, now rice will go chop, now spaghetti. Which time will God help you do anything? So God know they anywhere. The white people that will give us this thing, then leave. Look them here. They put their church up for sale, like the church where you don't go pray since. May God help you, bless you. If they on sale now, they go buy them. Somebody go take an open a shower house here, they go they knock. But before, now we are God day. So God no day anywhere. No God. I not say it go day very hard for you to understand, but when you begin to go deep into waiting be this, why this, like how you don't start now. You gonna say, this God now just Ojoro, then just say you get one guy with the watch you. Okay, why God need a watch to help you? He don't only want to punish you. So many things they there. Just they ask the questions, they go.
plenty people there will go answer you. No, let nobody.
And can I just say that there's some questions that you may not necessarily have any answers for, and that's okay.
Yes, I understand.
And that's okay.
But
Right?
I asked the question in the church then before I stopped going to church. Ever since this year, I've not
Sorry, I can't hear you.
But since this year, I've not stepped my foot in the church. But the church I was going, I noticed they were fighting themselves. They locked the shop, the church. The woman is in America there. This white, that's.
Hey, I can't hear you, madam.
Ma, can you hear me now?
Yes, but I don't know. Something's
I
happening.
said for a year, it's getting to a year now. I've not attended church because the parish I was attending, they were fighting. The owner of the church locked the shepherd in the police station. And, yes, and the man was eating offering and all of that. And funny enough, I don't know, and my friends where I was working before I start my business, they believe maybe it's the seller that was going, that me, I was doing well. People were tipping me in my workplace. So she said she wanted to follow me to church. So I invited her. Behind my back, the man started sleeping with her inside the church. Yes. Fatima, being a Muslim, she followed me there. The man, oh God, sorry, I was supposed to mention her name. And then the man started sleeping with her right inside the church. Yes. Then, when I sat down and I looked at everything, I was like, what? If this man can do such a thing inside a church that is believed to be has been a spiritual church and nothing happened to him, then I don't think there's anything anywhere. Then I also flashed back. I remember back then in the village, we used to go to the river and bath together. 14 years, 12, 14, 15 years, we were still working with pints and nothing happened. Maybe you just try to cover your breast and all of that. And we're still fine, cool. There was nothing I read and all of these issues that are happening now. But now that the next building is church, the next house is church, the next house is shrine. You cannot even go to the swimming pool, one small, maybe, you cannot even say 12 years old, walking with pints on the road. So what is happening? So I decided I stopped going to church. Then I used to sleep and I'll dream. Sometimes when I dream to some point, maybe 1/10 of the dream will happen. And I saw that they want to start using my head and all of that. So when I +1 and 2, and then I come across mom's page and was listening to her, I was just putting 1 or 2 together. So I stopped going to church, but thanks, what should I say? Thanks now. Thanks nature, and I'm not begging.
Thank to yourself.
But
Thank to you. Thank to yourself. You are doing a good job.
Miss Eva,
yes.
Listen, I appreciate you. I really do. I really appreciate it, because a lot of women, I find that women tend to be more religious. This is just my findings. And when it comes to the African dynamics, I don't know what it is about religion and women. And preachers capitalize on it. They know that if you get the woman, the chances are you've gotten the children, and the chances that she will, pressure the husband into coming to church. And this is why you find more women in churches than men. But you have by yourself, starting to figure things out. Honestly, you're my hero. In a place where everybody, church, religion, God, but you taking a step back and asking questions.
Yes.
I celebrate that.
Yes, my younger sister. And she worship those their daddy Geos more than my dad. They don't talk to me. Me, I'm a single mom of two. I've never been married, two different fathers. Yeah. So to them, they look at me as the most baddest one. The last one, I
beg, don't listen to nonsense, Joe.
Yeah, I decided to do it that in case there's nothing like marriage, I should know that, okay, they didn't know that I just do it. I said, okay, let me just have my 2 kids and that. She's a pastor. She has a church there in Boko, Benue State. She does not give my dad a dime for even her offering. Do you understand?
She's a pastor.
Yes, so she gives tithes to all these big churches. Their living faith, their dunamis, and all of that. I have all their certificate they used to do, and then I have it. You know what I'm saying? She worships them more than even her dad. She can give to her godfathers, but she cannot give to her dad. We don't talk for years now. I don't talk to them. You know, if I want to give my tithe, I send to my dad. If my birthday, I buy something, I send to my dad. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Your platform, to some point, I won't lie to you, help me to do, sorry, pardon my English, 1 + 1 + 2. And I say, okay, this thing is really just getting our heads twist up. You get? Because the one that even pissed me up was that of somebody following me. Maybe she feel that I was dating one or two. Say, hey, let's go, let me follow you to your flat. And she follow me, and you pass behind. So how do you expect this Muslim girl that wants to turn to Christian to start looking? And later on, she came to me, was like, Iba, see, let me just tell you the truth. See what this man did to me. I was, are you sure? Are you for this? Yes, I will confront him, and I will do it in the church. Before then, they have locked the church for over a month here in Abuja, where I'm staying. They locked the church for over a month. They were fighting from one police station to another.
Church is locked. Church is locked for 1 month.
Yes, there was a time this particular person had issue with one Yahoo boy that he was one that worked for the Yahoo boy. The Yahoo boy cashed out and brought the money for him to help me and buy land, and they collected the money and bought fake land. Man, that's where my head got pissed up. I was like, what is really happening? Before we were in the church, the next thing I saw police SARS around church. I was like, what is happening here? Church. They handcuffed this. I was like, so me,
Afro, can I say something?
God just help us. God,
yes.
Whatever helping us, she just help us, because me, my head is, and then my daughter that is fired. I say just whatever she just put her through, let nature just put her through, so that she will come. Let her not get to this my point that I'm picking up now, because it's really getting crazy.
So what you say you do business, yeah?
Yes, I do business.
What sort of business, if you don't mind?
I sell food. I sell food and drinks.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, it's a pleasure for you to come up here and talk to us. And I'm glad that you found value in this platform somewhat. But still just be hanging out with us here, right? We're still.
Can I say something? Afro, afterwards.
Yes, you can. Yes. Hello, Vessel of Dishonor. Vessel of Dishonor, are you there? I don't think Vessel is there. Go on, Knowledge.
Yeah. Just like to touch on the topic and everything.
You can speak next.
The whole concept of prayer, it technically does not make any sense and everything, because like you asked the question, who are we praying to? We're praying to allegedly an all-powerful God. So if the God is all-powerful, then why does he need worship? Why does he need acknowledgement? Why does he need his ego to be stroked constantly? If he's all-powerful and he's all content, then it doesn't make a difference to him if we pray to him or not. We go to the next question. How often do you pray? A lot of people, they pray several times a day and everything. It begs the next question. If he's all-knowing, then he should already know what you're praying for. So, ergo, there is no point for you to pray, because he's supposed to know everything and everything. You say, how often do you pray? Several times a day. If the God is all-knowing and he knows everything, why do we keep on reminding him what we want? Like, doesn't that get annoying after a certain time? because you've already said it once, you've already said it twice. Nothing has happened. This guy is either he's not listening to you, or he's not all powerful. It doesn't make any sense, you know. And yeah, it just sounds like more of like a practice to stroke a human being's ego, because all the attributes they don't match up to what omnipotent, omnipresent being. It's just foolish. It's fallacious, you know. And then like what did they say as well? They say, oh, God helps those who helps themselves. That basically means that you have to get up off of your nyash and work to solve your situation. So God didn't help you. It was you that helped yourself. You know, it's just ridiculous logic. You know, just like Raskilo said, if anything happens to the child, it's the mother that's going to get up and take action, and that's how the child will be saved. You know, you don't just like if you have pneumonia and everything, you just sit down and pray. No, you go and get the tablets to correct your body and give you a higher chance of survival. And it's just yeah, it's just ridiculous logic, and we need to do better. Me personally, you know me, I'm against us African people worshiping foreign deities. I refuse to bow down and pray to something that doesn't look like me, think like me, move like me, speak like me. I refuse to worship foreign deities from different countries and different theologies, because we can see that the Arab world is well developed. You know, they've done what they've done to Africa, and they are benefiting from it. We've seen what the Western world, like and the Catholic world, the Romans, the Spanish, the English, we see that their economies have lifted. They have benefited from the inclusion of religion. But look where Africa is today. If I was to say anything to anybody today, listen, we might as well do like the Chinese and worship our own ancestors instead of worshiping foreign deities that do not look like us or hold our common interest at heart. Yes, we need to all wake up. That's what I wanted to say, host.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. M.
Yeah, good evening.
Hello, M. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's just crazy that we are still here discussing the same thing, and a lot of people just don't see a reason or understanding to just get what we've been talking about all these days. I mean, I don't blame them, because as a religious person, you need to be delusional. And that's why they always advise not to use their own mind. They should use the Holy Spirit. And also, being a religious person has different level of delusion. And the fact that you accept Jesus Christ is the first step. Then when you are deeply into it, you start speaking in tongues. So it's just crazy. Nigeria is the second most prayerful country in the world after Afghanistan. And Nigeria overtook India as the world poverty capital of the world in 2018. What does that say? We are on the top list. We're first two most religious. Yeah.
Do you know that since 2018, Nigeria and India, they've been battling for that spot? There was even a time between 2018 and now, Nigeria had the world's most people living in poverty 2 years in a row, 2 or 3 years in a row. And between India and Nigeria, right, side by side, which one this year? I don't know which one of them is this year, but it is disgraceful. It is disgraceful. Right now, we have the big church by Oyedepo, what's it called? The Ark.
The Ark.
How is the Ark being built? 200,000 seater, right? But somehow that country also has some of the world's poorest people. How does that make any sense? How?
And also, it's quite obvious that this thing is just another business, because you see Christians preaching more to Christians these days trying to convert them to come to their church instead of preaching to non-believers and all that. And when you get to the church, they reserve seats for the people that donate the most, and people that find a way to gather peanuts would be faithful in giving out their 10% every month or so. But that's because they've not touched good money. Because you cannot tell me you'll be making $10 million and you want to give $1 million out. That means you didn't work really hard for it. So it's just crazy. And now the pastors are flying, living life, using bulletproof cars, but then they will give you cooking oil as your own protection and wristband. Does that even make any sense? But
You say what God cannot do does not exist.
It's really
Somebody said she was kidnapped. She was kidnapped though. Kidnappers took her. The kidnappers, I think her bag fell or something. And the flyer that fell out of her bag, her pastor's mouth started moving. The pastor's face on the flyer started talking. And the kidnappers saw the flyer that fell out from her bag, and they said, "Oh no, woman! Oh yeah, come on, be going." No, these are just some of the things that you hear when a flyer, the paper fell out of her bag and started talking. Come on now. Huh? This is what you hear from these people's pulpits. But that man who is talking, that one, he's in private jet. So I even hear that Oyedepo had the government approve a landing strip in his church there. I don't know how true this is. I don't know if it is true or not, but that's what I heard. I don't know, guys. Is there any truth to that claim that Oyedepo has been given the license or what? The permission to build the landing strip in his church? So that he said the reason why is so that the visitors that come, they don't have to first stop at the airport. They just come straight to church. You say it is true? Hey, yes. Pastor Rankin says true. Okay, now.
That's true. You need the money direct. You don't have to go through the airport and all that to save time. Sad.
Because it's costing them a lot of money now to park those their private jets at the in the hangars. I hear that the cost of just parking sometimes it's even more than the fueling and looking after the private jets.
Yeah, maintenance is always very costly.
That is money laundering 101. Money laundering 101. Okay, so let's say they have a big service. After the service, whatever money they put in the service for that day is being flown overseas the same day. That is money laundering 101. I'm telling you.
And
I think proceeds from churches, it doesn't get taxed. Like proceeds that come from churches is tax exempt, basically.
Please, which pastor was it that used his private jet to carry weapons? They found weapons in one of these preachers' private jets. Anybody heard of that story?
Yeah, Pastor Orisha Jeffrey
Orisha Jaffo.
Yeah. Sorry if I. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Do you know the peace that comes with not believing in God?
Oh, my sister, you want to tell me something I know?
Do you know, ever since I stopped believing in this God, the kind of peace I enjoy, I'm not afraid of anything anymore. I live my life very simple and fulfilled. Before I live in fear, I'm waiting for paradise. I don't want Satan to stop me from entering paradise. Do you know that you people are talking about churches? You don't know about Jehovah's Witness. Those people are cultists.
No, we know. We've
You see, do you know, one day I asked one of our brothers, I asked him, why is it that all these governing bodies, they are all white? How come our governing, because we believe that all our governing bodies, they are going to go to heaven. The rest of us will be on earth here. So how come there is no black among this governing body?
No, excuse me. Oh, sorry. The governing bodies, this is what they make people believe, that the governing bodies, they are going to heaven.
That is what they are among 134,000 that will be with that will rule with Jesus.
144.
144,000, sorry, that will rule with Jesus. But that one is story for another day. Hold on, please. Okay. I was asking one of our brother, why there is no black, even black American? Let's forget about Africa. Why there is no even one single black American? He said there is God that is choosing. So he did not see any black person worthy among the governing body, right?
Yeah.
And this will
Even
make
the
you
Pope.
walk. They will make you walk all your life going to preach. They like using. Do you know that this is against Western education? In fact, religion. Anybody that brought religion to Africa, that person, anybody that the people that agreed, the people that bought it, the people that followed them to establish this religion in Africa. I don't know the kind of. Those people are wicked. Do you know that so many people are in bondage of religion today because of what they believe and heard from unreliable source? These things we are carrying about, believing and carrying and going to preach to people, how truth do you think? Who told you that they are truths?
They're not.
Okay, now
My sister,
I want you to
my
believe that.
sister.
Okay, go ahead.
My sister, you see, okay, so you're absolutely correct. Even when it come down to the nomination of the new Pope and everything, there was a few candidates and everything. One of them was, I think is maybe the Ugandan Pope, African man and everything. And if you see online, the abuse that he suffered and everything, not directly, but the way people were commenting, like there were Spanish people, there were Italian people, they were saying, if the next Pope is a black man, I'm going to leave the religion. That's how they view us. And they have always viewed us in that way, you know?
Exactly.
And it cannot be ignored. It cannot be ignored. Like all of this stuff, it needs to be addressed, and we need to wake up as a people.
Do you know that even in our branch office here, do you know that in Witness branch office here in Africa, is even whites that control it? If you go to Igeduma, it's whites that controls these people, And if you see how blacks are worshiping them like they are the real Jesus Christ and the real God. Why?
I want to address something in the comment section real quick. LLD, you said, why are we always busy with God as we don't believe in it? And I had a conversation with you. I wanted you to come up so we talk, but you say you passed. I understand, but I want you to know that the fact that we don't believe in God doesn't mean we can't talk about him or who or whatever he is. We are trying to let people know how dangerous this God is. And you and I could tell it's working. It's really working because now the youth, the middle class, people are questioning stuff. I don't know where you are. If you're in Africa, people are questioning. And elsewhere, it's even a no-go area because you can't go tell anybody on the streets, let's say in America, and ask them, do you believe? They're going to say, hell no. They don't even want to hear it. You go to London, it's the same thing. So we are letting our African people also know what's going on. And people are realizing, like Sister Eva came up, she's getting it. Every day we talk about it, people do get it. So you asking us that if we don't believe in it, why do we talk about it? I mean, I didn't get the logic in it.
Raskilo, can I also add that we have to talk about it because it impacts on our lives every single day. If you're in Nigeria, your constitution, go and find out your constitution is grounded in religion. Religion is the order of the day. The lawmakers in Nigeria, they say prayers when they start. And when they finish, the God, do you know that the Nigerian Constitution has blasphemy laws in it? You cannot blaspheme the Arabian God, and you cannot blaspheme the God from what's he called? The one from Jerusalem as well. Right? So these gods that were brought to you, well, we know how they were brought. How come now those gods, they've now taken over your countries, and they told you, they demonized whatever faith system you had before, and now you don't even recognize that these gods are foreign to you. These gods were brought to you on the backs of slavery, colonialism, and conquest.
Thank you, sister. Yes, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
so
You said
we
it
have to talk about this
absolutely
because
perfectly.
the impact on us. Some of us are married to religious people. Some of us are friends with religious people. Some of us have lost friendships because we are no longer religious, right? I'm talking to somebody at the moment, and me and her, right? You know, we're friends. We're starting to, you know, she's a friend now, but she's religious, and you know, and I've told her I'm an atheist, though, auntie, just so you know, from the jump, and I've told her, look, this friendship, if it is going to mean you're going to start preaching to me, I'm just telling you, because I like her. I think she's a nice person, you know, but thankfully she's not as religious. But I've told her, no, I've put my thinking down. I've put my boundaries down, right? So religion impacts on us. This God impacts on us every single day. And you people that believe in God, for whatever reason, you all want to shove this God down our throats. We get people coming up here, coming to tell us, we've had some of them tonight, say you are going to cry. One idiot came earlier on saying that I will cry when I'm thrown into hell. So we don't believe, but somehow you believe, and you think that I must suffer because of what you believe. How does that make sense? And this is why
you know what it is. You know what it is, Afro.
We will continue to talk about it. We will continue. And listen, guys, I urge all of you, if you are thinking to start a platform to speak against God and Jesus and Allah and all this, do it. Do it. The more voices there are out there, the better. Don't leave it to just the 1, 2, 3 persons and, you know, just be, no, if you can come on TikTok and you feel like, let me just open my mouth and have conversations. Go ahead and do it. The more of us speaking up, I'm telling you, this message will go further than, you know, people, just a few people, you know, speaking. Because you might decide to do it in a way that I would never be able to. You might be able to speak in lingo that I can never, you know, be able to speak, right? But together, we, you know, and we can even join forces together. You see, sometimes I get people to come, you know, and we, you know, I interview them. How did you leave religion? And how did you, you know, these are things that we can start to do together, right?
Yes.
So
Absolutely, Afro. I love exactly what you said, and I'm gonna continue to carry the torch, you know, because I'm inspired and I feel so welcome with like-minded people and everything. I want to also like add to what you just said. It's like religion seems like the final bullet within an AK-47. So what it is first of all, empire fights another empire. Yeah, one empire loses and everything. And I think it's the Greeks or the Romans. They had this theology of basically we don't need to unalive our captives. Now what we can do is we can use our captives, but what we will make sure that they do, we make sure that they speak our language, we make sure that they worship our gods and our deities, and then continue our message. So apart from the battlefield, now it exists in their minds, and even in the way that they worship. It disconnects our captives in a way where now they don't even know their identity. if you look at it, like us people that live in the Western world, I'm from the UK, as you can tell. I know more stories about UK fairy tales and everything than I know about my own African fairy tales. I know that there's Jack and Jill ran up the hill to get a pail of water and all of that nonsense. But then guess what? If they were to ask me fairy tale stories about the Benin Kingdom, I do not know anything about that. And why is it? It's because the war begins in the battlefield. And then after that, once they have overwhelmed another group of people, then they force them to adopt their language and their gods as well. And we have to be aware of the warfare that is being inflicted upon us. You know, nobody's safe. And we need to snap out of their religious systems, because it has never benefited us. It never as people. Like empires battle empires every day. It happens every day. Some empires, they rise, some empires, they survive, some empires, they become overwhelmed and they succumb, they succeed, you know, they concede. It's understandable. This is how human nature has always been for all of history. But we need to wake up and identify that we are in the later stages of our African empire being overwhelmed by other colonial forces, and then identify where we are. We know who we are as well, and then we can implement our own traditions and cultural things, and we build from the inside. So Christianity is just a side effect of these things. But there's always going to be empires that go against empires, and some will be successful, some will rise, some will fall. Even like the Roman Empire, you know, even like the USSR, even, you know, it's a normal thing. But we definitely need to like understand that we're just on a, you know, on a down slope, a down slip and everything, and we can build up, because we are the most recognized and most intelligent, most passionate, most talented, the most beautiful, the most, yeah.
Thank you. Knowledge, very quickly. Is that Jesus you've got on your profile there? Is he on a hot dog? Is Jesus on a hot dog? Huh? Knowledge is power.
He's on a glazy.
Is Jesus on a hot dog over there or what?
Yeah, he's on a glazy.
On a what? Huh? He's on a what? What's Jesus? What is he riding on?
Look.
Huh?
Glazy.
Yeah.
On a glizzy. What's a glizzy?
Hot dog.
The Americans say glizzy.
Oh. Is this when they say Jesus is coming back? Is this how he's coming?
Boy, he was riding that thing.
I think so.
Oh wow, look at him.
That would taste nice, eh?
I'm gonna eat him. Honestly, I will eat him.
Honestly.
I will eat him.
I can't wait.
I will eat the guy. Him and the hot dog. I go chop all of them.
Sorry guys, my headphones cut out towards the last couple of seconds. Did everybody hear what I said about us
yes,
empires against empires?
Yes, we
Right,
heard you. We heard you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Afro, let me just say something to LLD. LLD. All right. Thank you. You know, enough respect. And you know, we have to do these things to let our people realize what is going on, because I don't get it at all. If I'm a Christian and up somewhere north in Nigeria, we are told we are the most prayerful country, second prayerful country, and now women and kids are being adopted and being abused every week in and out. My brother, it's not a one-time thing. It's been consistently every other week or every week these things are happening. So then what is this God sleeping? And they don't do it anywhere else in his presence. That is the church.
Wait, so
I,
Raskilo, sorry. Raskilo, sorry. Who are you talking to? I don't see who you're talking to there.
No, he's there.
What's his
He's
name?
LLD.
I don't see anybody called LLD.
He's there though. He's silent though, but he's there. We talking though.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could.
Yeah,
I would have slept. Yeah, so these are the reason why. Because if my mother or my sister, you go to church in that places that you know that these people come to these places and abuse and adopt kids and do whatever they do, and you keep on going to those churches and you get yourself in any problem, don't call me. Don't. Because you're not using your head, you're not thinking. Why do you have to go to that place? Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you, Raskilo. Raskilo, to be fair to yourself, how many years have you been on the other side, on this other side? I've never really asked you about that, have I? How many years? You sound like you've been out for a very long time.
Oh, it's over 25 years. Let me tell you my story why I stopped.
I knew it.
Let me tell you the story why I stopped. It's so funny, but it is my reality. So, there was a family friend, and this guy started to be a pastor, and then he got married. I wasn't aware of it, but when I came back from school, he got married to a lady with a son. So the guy was my own age, so we became good friends. He comes to my house, do whatever they do. He started church, the small court of the house. Now it became bigger. You know how they do. They go to a schoolyard, and then it became bigger. I got a bigger schoolyard. Now, this family come to my house every time. Before it got bigger, we can eat together. Not as a child, but me, I always eat with a friend. I mean, the child. We always eat together. But all of a sudden, this church got bigger. They stopped giving me food with this guy. I'm like, okay, probably, I don't get too much into it. Now, they had a very big feast. I don't know how they call it, but I forgot. Back in the day, they call it like a feast for Jesus, something funny. And they were served. Everybody was served food. And my friend got served. I was sitting next to him. They came and called him, sat him somewhere else, gave him special food with whatever drinks and all. Look, if you're an African, you understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
If you're an African, you understand what I'm saying. I mean, they gave him all the best food, and then they gave me something little. And when I was about to say something, my mom told me, "Shut up. That's the pastor's child."
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, it clicked and I said, what? Are you not the same people telling we are all the same?
Mm.
All of a sudden there's divisions. And I'm like, wow. From that day, when we go to church, I can never sit closer to this guy. They sit on the platform. You know how they do it? They sit on the platform. My mom, I saw how my mom being treated now. And I'm like, me, that's it. That's it. And that took me off religion from there, because you can't tell me we all loving and we all the same. I was literally playing with this guy every day. He comes to my house and sleep. They started this thing about 4 or 5 people in my grandfather's compound. How in hell just for some reason, you guys have made some money and gained some things. I cannot be friends with you on that level. Oh, I just stopped. And then it started just like that. And that was my first encounter. I just started thinking, and that's it.
Wow. Well done to you. And you know, they say that you left for emotional reasons. This is what some of them will come along and say, oh, but Raskila, you did not leave for sufficient. Your reasons, you just left for emotional. Listen, our emotions are valid. Our emotions help us to decipher what is valuable to us and what is harmful to us. So if you left religion, church, mosque, or whatever for emotional reasons, those reasons are valid, very valid. If someone comes and tells you that you left because you were church hurt, your church hurt is valid. If we start telling you about people's church hurt, I'm telling you, you will hear some of the most horrific things that have taken place in church. So church hurt is real, and they will bury the crimes of the preachers, the pastors. This is something that, you know, a lot more churches are going to, you know, start speaking up more about. Look at the Catholic Church, right? All these many churches, people are starting to speak up now. The abuse that has gone on in these places, church hurt is real. And if you leave because of church hurt, please leave with your head held up high. Don't let anyone shame you into say, you left. No, whatever reason that you decide, you know what, enough. Honestly, your reasons are valid. If that God exists, he knows how to sort you out. He knows how to reach you and, you know, probably change your mind or whatever the fuck. But whatever makes you decide enough is enough, please leave ASAP.
The thing is, if you tell me we are all equal in the eyes of the Lord, you see, this is the thing. These people don't even realize what the text says. Back in the day, as a kid, I realized that if you told me we are equal and we are all doing the same thing, all of a sudden that for some reason I can see a bigger space, churches getting some money, and all of a sudden you are human than I am, there is something wrong. There is something wrong. So I decided that this is whatever they're telling me is a lie. We're never equal. That's a problem.
Oh well, let's see. We've got Ejonvio and AC Barra. Ejonvio, are you there? And then after that, I think I'm going to call it a night. Ejonvi, are you there? No? Ejonvi? AC Barra, are you there? AC Barra, are you there? If you're not there, that's absolutely fine. We will be back again tomorrow. It's 2:30. That's late. It's late. What is the lesson I'm supposed to be learning from a dude being eaten? He tastes nice. Black Klansman, he tastes very nice. But my question is, when Jesus said, "Eat my flesh and drink my blood," I mean, the rate at which they've been eating his flesh and drinking his blood, at some point they're going to get by his genitals, right? They're going to get by his genitals. So what happens then? Should they still chop some of them and and eat that as well. Anyway, but never mind. That's a question. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much. We'll be back again tomorrow. Make sure to come. Holy Bola. All right, people. Good night. Miss Eva, thank you. Brain Trustee, pleasure. Fresh, but I say fresh, don't sleep. Area 51. See you later. AC Barra, Vessel of Dishonor, Ed John V, Knowledge,